No. What?
Don't say no. Why would you even attempt to say it wasn't you? And why? What was the point of that?
That's my MO, man.
What was the point of it?
No, I didn't do it. I wasn't there.
It was most certainly. It was you and Dan. All weekend.
I'm sorry, what was me?
Don't. Oh, you're going to play the Russ game now? Well, it was me. All weekend, the phone call.
Dude, it was an action-packed weekend. I can't keep track of everything I do or don't do. What are you talking about?
The phone calls you made to me. Talking about the three-way with Joy, Sean Connery.
What?
On all the variety of voices. It's you!
No, sorry.
Yeah.
The only time I talked to you over the weekend was Saturday trying to help direct you to the broadcast at the fair.
No, you're right. That's the only time you talked to me. The rest of them, you left me messages. So I quit answering the phone knowing it was YouTube goobs. Oh, I saved. Oh, I've got them. They're on my flash.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, thank you.
Man, it wasn't me either.
It was to you. As well as a little stable of people that you decided to be over the weekend.
What did the caller ID say?
Caller ID said not available.
All right.
Well, that's why I quit answering, because I knew it was you. After the first one.
That's some pretty opaque evidence.
It's you. I know you. I know Dan's voice. Dear God.
You're so accusatory.
Oh, I'm really sure that Don Imus is calling me over the weekend. Or possibly Sean Connery just got my number by accident. Or maybe even, I don't know. I'm trying to think of all the other characters that called. Jim Wright.
Really?
Oh, yeah, he called me. I don't know how he got the number. Weirdest thing.
I don't know how you knew it was him.
How many people did you invite over to this orgy?
I didn't invite anybody to an orgy. We got about, I don't know, it seemed like 30 or 40 calls, probably more like 10 or 12. Between you and Dan.
Where are they?
They're on my flash.
Yeah. I see it.
JD, it's Sean Connery. I'm calling to ask if you still want me to come over.
Yeah, that's really Sean. It's Sean. Call him my house.
How did we get off on this?
The Joy has a thing for Sean Connery, and that Dan could do the voice. And then you chimed in with Imus, and you two had a conversation about the 3 or 4 or 5 way we were going to have in my house with between Sean and Don Imus, and a few other characters that dropped in over the weekend. Got very busy at my house.
JD, it's Sean Connery. I'm calling to ask if you still want me to come over and please Joy, since you can't.
That's when I couldn't answer my phone.
Hey, man, it's
Say it.
End of message.
That was the first one.
JD, there's no reason to waste all this sexiness on myself when it would take such little effort on my part to please her. You say you try your best, but let's be honest here.
Is this one safe? John?
Yes.
Losers always whine about their best. Back it up. When it would take such little effort on my part to please her. You say you try your best, but let's be honest here. Losers always whine about their best. Sean Connery takes Joy home and f*** her.
Thanks. Dan.
Hey, it's me again. I just want to know if this orgy thing is still on this weekend. And if, man, are you sure if Joy is, is she okay with this? Because, man, I don't need more trouble. I've had enough trouble. Started out with arrows, now it's spears. Just, man, hit me back.
End of message.
As much as I enjoy hearing your dead-on impersonation of Don Imus, quit it. If you don't even say, I'm not even going to talk about anything other than the fact that you bothered me all
You got
weekend.
caller ID?
Yeah,
Well, then what's it say?
ID. It didn't say Sean Connery. It certainly didn't say Don Imus.
Said a number unavailable?
Unavailable.
Well,
that's you.
Celebrities normally go that route. They don't want their number floating around everywhere.
You. Everybody knows that's you.
Especially if they're trying to, jump in on an orgy.
Yeah, they got paparazzi to worry about.
There no one's coming to my house.
They have private lives. You should respect it.
I have a private number. You should respect that.
Apparently not.
John, it's Connery. Sean Connery.
That one made me laugh.
John, it's Connery. Sean Connery. Just a little bit of my James Bond humor. You know, I made those movies over 40 years ago, and your woman still wants in my pants.
Thanks, Dan.
Mr. Ryan, I don't know if this is the right number or not, because I got it from Jim Wright. He's like Ross Perot, and I want to know if we're still having this orgy with your girlfriend this weekend, because, buddy, I got a penis in my pants, it's in my pants, and it's ready to dance. Now, hit back a vato, would you?
Hit back a vato. Ross Perot's calling me now.
Do we want to hear the rest of these?
No.
Yeah.
No, you get the idea. Quit it. My point was stop.
Hello, JD. It's Sean. I'm ready to join you and Joy this evening if you're still up for it. I've taken too much Cialis, and I'm ready for the octopussy. I tried Viagra, but it didn't have enough S's.
Nice, Daniel. Is it all out of our system? I know there's more. Keep playing if you'd like.
The next one is.
Hey, JD, it's Bill from Fort Worth. I'm ready for the big sex fest. I'm headed over right now, and I'm bringing my cat porn. Does Joy like hairballs?
Bill from Fort Worth even got in on it.
So excited.
John, I'm on my way over for another sex. Tell Joy I'm going to give her the big O.
Who was that?
Reverend
Manning. What do you mean, who is that? I almost said, well, I better tell him.
John, I'm on my way over for another sex. Tell Joy I'm going to give her the big O. Mama. Oh, come on. Get ready for some anal annex, cuda complex, rear end reflex, dancing with my disco tech. Ha ha!
You guys get it all?
John, it's Sean.
Again.
Hey, that rhymed. I've got a serious Scottish rager right now, and I don't want to waste it on myself. So hit me back, bro, so I can hit your woman from the front.
Is it almost out of your system, or am I going to get these all week? What? Don't
Find a voice I can do.
It sounds like Sean's got a little bit of the drunk dilate.
I figured if I didn't answer, you guys would quit. No.
If I was getting messages like this, it'd be exciting every time I got my cell phone.
And it's you two just being bothersome.
I'm sorry if it came off as bothersome.
Well, certainly
whomever did it.
Whomever did it was you and him.
People said who it was. Fetch down off me. Hit a brother back.
Hey, man, it's Imus again. Hey, I just want to make sure that Joy is okay with the with the fact that I'm uncut. There's...
Oh my God! I'd almost forgotten about
That
this
is
one.
a visual I never wanted.
Hey, man, it's Imus again. Hey, I just want to make sure that Joy is okay with the with the fact that I'm uncut. It's not that big of a deal. There's a lot extra.
Almost sounds like Imus to me.
It sounds
That's
exactly
the
like
thing.
Imus.
That's the scary part was if ever by any chance weird way you got Imus to actually call me, I'd cuss him out and hang up on him because you're so dead on with this.
Let's say this was me.
Yeah, just for a moment.
How hard really is it to pull off Imus?
Imus is not easy.
A lot of pauses, a lot of slurs, a lot of guttural noises.
Yeah, but
and from time to time, you emphasize a word just to sound like you're still awake.
No, you did dead on. He's not. He's got a lot more to him than that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I just want to make sure that Joy is okay with the with the fact that I'm uncut. It's not that big of a deal. There's a lot extra skin around my junk. It's kind of hard to pull back because it seals up around the end of my crank. It burps.
Yeah, I got a giggle out of this one too, actually.
What, Trey?
Oh, he's not done yet.
Burps?
Yeah, I'll tell you what it's
Skin around my junk. It's kind of hard to pull back because it seals up around the end of my crank, and it burps. I'm like Peter Tupperware or something like that. Hit me back.
I like that one.
Are there more?
Just, yes.
Say, fella, it's Perot again. And I want you to know that I'm planning out our entire evening. I got my PowerPoint presentation and my pie chart. And here's the pie chart right here. And the way this works is I'm going to eat all of it. Hit me back.
Pearl and his pie charts.
More?
Yes.
It's big.
Yeah. Mr. Wright.
Who?
Wright. The Wright Amendment guy.
Jim Wright?
Jim.
Oh.
Oh, what do you mean, huh? Who else talks like this?
It's big. I'm going to eat you, see. I'm going to see you all of you, and then I'm going to take a shit in her purse. Lift up the
He is worked up.
That's an old guy.
I don't understand any of that.
Yes, you did. You said it. Jim Wright wouldn't call me. I even think he speaks clearer than that.
JD, I don't know how you managed to know where to put a bleep in there.
Yeah, how'd you decide what to bleep?
I understood most of it. Unless I let one slip. Did I let one slip?
I don't know.
Well, play it. Don't play it again. Don't.
Shut up. You listen.
It's big. I'm going to eat you, see. I'm going to see you all of you, and then I'm going to take a shit in her purse. Lift up the
He said he was going to pinch a loaf in her purse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? I have no clue. Why any of this? Why a pie chart? Why any of it?
It's big. I'm going to eat you, see. I'm going to see you all of you, and then I'm going to take a shit in her purse. Lift up
You say he was going to whiz on her?
Yeah, that's one of the things he's going to do also.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It sounds like it. He's going to do all kinds of different things in different parts of her body.
You're going to have to get catering.
I'm not getting catering. I'm going to get called block.
Good evening, John. It's Tom Brokaw from NBC.
Yeah. Busy weekend at my house.
Joey must have been flattered.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All these guys are coming over.
Maybe we'll save that one for later. Looks like is there one more after that?
Yes.
Hey, man, it's Imus again. You have a CD player? I want to bring over some engine tunes. Some engine music. Hey, you think you could ask Joey if you want to do a Golden Rain dance? I am all over that. And let me know if we're going to do that. I don't want to get stuck by Jim Wright again, because sometimes he don't wait for the music to start. Hit me back.
We said this little group travels together. They do this a lot.
You got your own cherry pit in the mid-cities.
Yes, I certainly do. It's an all hit cherry pit. God.
So what is
Joy
it?
thought it was funny. She thought it was very funny. It was just irritating all weekend. The phone, every time the phone rang, I didn't know if it was, I looked and I go, oh, there they are again.
Well, maybe if you would return their phone calls or answer your phone.
I don't answer my phone when I know it's you two. Just bothering me.
How'd you know it was us if the calls were blocked?
Well, it's your voice. It's the voices you do. It's you and Dan.
You don't know that's not Sean
I
Connery and
certainly know
John Imus, Jim Wright, Ross Perot, Bill?
It might be Bill, but none of the other guys. None of those other guys.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, every big sex orgy.
There you are. No. I'm not having any sex orgy. Quit calling me. Quit bothering me on the weekends.
All right.
Thank you. Save the Tom Brokaw for later. It's classic.
I was also going to call and tell you that gas had dropped again.
Where?
Sam's out by my shop.
Okay. How low is it now?
And I don't think it's all the Sam's because I checked on the website and some of them, well, I actually drove to another Sam's. It was like $2.97.
What was it at your shop?
$2.45.
Wow. Damn. That'd be worth the drive. Over the weekend, we had the kids.
And that was Saturday, so I don't know if it's gone back up. And I don't know why I'm starting to sound like Imus again.
Go back in your Imus. I knew you weren't done. I'll just call out there and ask. It'd be worth the drive on the way home tonight.
It's in the same parking lot. I can call Daryl.
Okay. Still laughing. That big line of cars at the... Man, you should see them. They're lined up for miles.
Is it 972?
972. 964. 7877.
Trey knows the number, but you don't.
I had to call it today.
Why'd you have to call it?
Russ Martin Show, this is Daryl.
Hey, Daryl, it's Russ.
Is who?
Russ.
Who?
What are you doing?
Oh, hey, Russ. Man, we're just standing around talking.
Is there nothing possibly to focus on?
No, we've got some work. We're waiting on some parts and stuff like that. But we're not covered up or anything.
You never thought about maybe going out and networking when it's slow?
Oh, we do that. We do that just a little bit. We went out there, standing next to the gas pumps and stuff.
What is did Sam's gas go back up?
No, it's $2.39 a gallon now.
Wow, jeez.
Why is it they're the only ones that are dropping that dramatically?
Yeah, and it's unreal.
They must be seeing some kind of membership benefit.
Yeah, it's worth paying the $25.
Absolutely. Yeah, you say that in a month.
So you guys aren't doing anything else?
Well, we're doing a little bit. I mean, like I said, we're not covered up, but we could always take more. Always take more.
Daryl, thank you for taking care of my father today.
Hey, no problem. We got taken care of. We got him in and got him out, no problem.
You take care of him, or take care of him?
No, we took care of him in all different ways.
What do you do?
Huh? Alternator was bad.
Alternator?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you got nothing else you worked on today but an alternator?
No. No, we worked on a little bit more than that. But like I said, we can always take more.
What's our bottom cost on an oil change, regular oil?
Bare cost, we're probably looking at about $20, $21.
Okay.
Why?
Between now and 4 o'clock, oil changes are $19.
$19?
Yeah.
You kidding?
Bye.
So much for being footloose and fancy free. We had lots of time. No, we're just sitting around chilling, hanging out, talking, laughing.
25 minutes. Is that a pretty good price on an oil change?
Absolutely. Oh my God, that's a great price.
$19.
I give him credit. I called ahead.
I got to give the address. I only got 25 minutes to screw him up. What's my address?
412 Coit?
No.
Northwest corner of Coit and George Bush.
Yeah. What's the phone number?
972-964-9877. 972-964-RUSS.
Then that would be 7877. But thanks so far for giving the wrong phone number and the wrong address.
So much for your big push.
Man, you're a freaking fool.
What'd I say?
It doesn't make any difference because you're going to say it again. It's in the Sam's Club parking lot on Coit, right off the George Bush. You got 25 minutes to get a $19 oil change. And I'm guessing I can push that if I'm not making any profit.
No, you're making zero profit on that. I'm just bringing people to shop. Just making them go crazy.
Well,
people line up.
It's just, if it's slow,
Russ was kidding.
You've got somebody else to watch the shop. Go over there where the gas pumps are.
Makes sense.
What did it say, $2.39? Mm-hmm. Hand out business cards. Hand out little flyers. You got a bunch of those printed up. Think outside the parking lot.
Outside of the office. Where he's sitting.
Man, actually, business all the way across the street. Woo, cars.
I don't work over there.
I wouldn't have time to sit and visit on the phone. I'll call back in about 10 minutes and see if things have picked up.
That's great. I ain't doing nothing. Not a thing. Couldn't even. I'm about to take a nap.
We were talking about going to get some ice cream. You want some?
I'll go.
No, I can go. I don't mind getting up. Let me go check with Chuck in the back. See if he can. No, he's asleep. I don't want to wake him up. Do we need a break?
Yes.
Man, it's been a full half hour.
Yes. All the celebrities have dropped by at my house. God. Is that out of everybody's system now? We're not going to do that anymore?
I think I'm out of voices.
Good.
That, and I think it's also up to Joy.
She thought it was quite funny, and she wanted to hear your damn Sean Connery's several times, which pissed me off. I'm going to come in there. Play that one again. Play that one again. No.
Hey, man, knock that off. I'm sorry. I got a little wooden Indian down here.
Oh, my bad.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We don't know what's next, but we do know it'll be good. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
All right. Anything before we get to news?
Oh, yes. It's kind of news-related email. Russ, thought it was pretty... What?
I got an email from Daryl.
And?
We're covered up in the office. All the bays are full. People are in the office still waiting on oil changes.
Never when the boss calls, say, I ain't doing nothing, sitting around talking. Leaning on the wall.
Leaning back. Visiting with Barn.
Just hanging out. Really? Dude, why?
Is that you, Dan?
Yeah.
All right, man, get it on.
Okay. Right now, traffic is brought to us by Reliant Energy and also by El Dorado Mazda in Dallas. 35 southbound to Walton Walker. The accident there has actually been cleared, but the backup is still trying to unwind all the way to Valwood Parkway. In Richardson, 75 southbound between Arapahoe. The traffic disruption has been cleared there as well, but traffic's still trying to unwind back to Renner. And Highway 80 eastbound before Lawson already have an accident blocking the right lane, and that has traffic backed up to Long. There's your first check of traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thank you, Dan. All right, 61 for the low tonight, going to be in the 80s tomorrow, then cooling off into the 70s for the rest of the week. 82 now at Live 105.3.
Trey told me during the break, John, that you bet on Sunday's Cowboy game.
Yeah. I really thought they were going to have it. First of all, that team was awful, and I thought possibly that they had, they got a win coming at some point.
Nobody has a win coming.
There's
no expectation.
That's clearly not on the coaching staff anymore. I have a funny clip from Wade Phillips.
Well, hold on with your funny clip, and then I'll also decide the value of the clip. Okay. How much did he bet this time?
He just bet $50.
Why?
Just trying to get back in the winning.
$50 isn't going to.
I know. That's
get
why.
you out of the $1,700. Well, what's he in now? He owed $1,612, and now he's lost.
So now it's $1,665.
Does that include the juice?
Yeah.
I just want to get back in the winning way.
What is it, Trey?
You're getting addicted to watching a game, having money on it, aren't
you? It makes it a lot more fun. I used to go sleep like halfway during the Cowboy games. I don't sleep anymore. God knows I don't sleep anymore.
I was going to say, where was it the festivity comes in if you got cash on the game, and they don't come anywhere close?
It was just embarrassing.
I didn't think they were going to finish.
Finish the game.
At a certain point when who were they playing?
St. Louis Rams.
Yeah. They were already getting plowed, and then there was another run by the Rams. And I at a certain point, they're going to hell with this. I'm going to fire up my Dodge.
After the halftime, you keep looking in the tunnel. No one seems to be coming out of the Cowboys' locker room.
Well, yeah, I flipped it off, and then I saw the score afterwards. At least they got a couple of touchdowns.
Yeah, but
or were they using coupons?
The last one.
Because it didn't look like the Rams were going to allow it.
The last one was kind of a trash time touchdown, which means when the other team is ahead by so much, they just kind of quit playing defense. And
well, that's probably being winded, worn out.
No, they just don't care. It's not like the Cowboys were going to come back.
The Rams were in their refractory period.
Exactly.
Man, I am so sick of that end zone.
That's all I've seen all day. And that ball. Oh, I'm tired of counting.
I'm going to get calluses on my hands.
We're just not used to that on this team. But today, it's magic. God, it was terrible.
And I didn't see any of the after-game interviews. I saw Terrell, but I didn't have the audio up. What did T.O. say? I can't wait for Inside the Huddle tomorrow night. I'm going to listen to it this week. Who carries that?
We do.
I'm not going to be listening.
Got number 172 is T.O. After the game.
Well, hang on. What's your funny clip from Wade Phillips?
He is number 170.
Does he need a setup?
Nope.
Or was Sunday the setup?
This is just him talking about the game and how upset he is. You can imagine he's probably on fire after this. Screaming, hollering.
Hey,
mad.
KRLD's got a listener poll. I didn't check the stats, but whether or not Wade Phillips should resign.
And
didn't they have a decent season last year?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How long's Bum's boy been with the team?
This is his second year.
Is that right, Dan? Okay. Here's Wade Phillips after a big loss.
Right.
Who obviously, at this point, you're going to have to show some type of leadership, take that role, and be in fuego.
Firing him up.
Time Warner Cable business classes here in North.
Okay. Did he lose his gig already?
No, he didn't.
That says, that's a computer. How come I'm hearing TV? All right.
Class at 866.
What? What are you recording? TV stuff?
No. Wade Phillips going.
Certainly aren't any positives right now. I think the only thing positive is
the game's over.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Oh, flight home.
Man, it's rough sitting out there. I have to start carrying somebody else's uniform so I don't just stand there and look like a dildo the entire game. Maybe I go stand over the Rams.
Hey, go get him! What y'all doing?
You got a Gatorade over here. Because we got a bunch on our side. For some reason, the guys aren't drinking it.
And I know damn well they ain't going to dump it on me.
They don't seem to be too dehydrated. Of course, they're not doing a whole lot right now.
Rested.
So if you need some,
yeah,
you come to Wade. Bum's boy. In fact, that's my new name. Bum's boy. Don't call me Wade Phillips no more. And don't say nothing about the Cowboys.
certainly aren't any positives right now. I think the only thing positive is we do have 9 more games that we can get it turned around, but it didn't look like a kind of team that's going to turn it around today. I'm angry, I'm disappointed, and embarrassed. I mean, we shouldn't get beat like that. We didn't want to get beat at all, but we shouldn't get beat like that for sure.
We didn't really plan on getting beat at all. That was actually part of the game plan.
He caught himself. Listen.
We shouldn't get beat like that. We didn't want to get beat at all, but we shouldn't get beat like that for sure.
You had to go back and qualify. We shouldn't have got beat like that. Oh, we shouldn't get beat at all.
Ever. But if you're going to get beat, this is a nice place to do it. Love the locker room. It's just like, wow, I'm mad, I'm angry, I'm nappy.
Man, I am beside myself.
This is how I charged them up during halftime.
Yeah, I walked in during halftime. I went, you guys better wake up. You better wake up and smell the Java. Because the days are coming to a close.
Oh, get them.
Who was it used to go in during halftime and scream at them like a bunch of children?
Jimmy Johnson was good at it.
Was Switzer known for that? He seems like somebody that might take that opportunity.
I don't really remember hearing.
Turn your mic up in there, Dan.
I don't really remember hearing a whole lot of Switzer's coaching prowess on, in the Cowboys, because he came into a situation where they had already won 2 Super Bowls, and it was sort of sit back, let these guys do their thing because they know what they're doing, and I as Barry Switzer, I've got the best seat in the house to watch it all happen.
So really no reason to go in there and chew holes.
No, not really. And really, he had the same coaching staff, because I don't think he made any coaching changes as head coach. So really, you let your coordinators do all that stuff.
All right, I see 3 more clips on here. Jerry Jones and T.O.
They're all pretty much said the same thing. We sucked. But you want to hear them? Go ahead. Jerry's not a happy camper.
Pretty obvious that here with 7 games into this season that we need to sit down and look at everything we're doing. That's not to be in any way interpreted as a change of...
Yes, it does, because that's the way that you will always set things up. We're going to go back and we're going to analyze where we are, see exactly how we got here, and then from that template, we'll make changes in the future, positive changes, to better this franchise.
Okay.
Means everybody's gone. Everybody's gone.
If you have a parking spot, it may not be there Tuesday.
I got 2 Larry Williams. I can let one go, and I still got one.
Roy Williams.
Whoever. I got more players I keep track of. All got the same name. Bunch of Williams and Larrys and Bums boy in here.
No.
I have the
what?
I was going to say I have the KRLD poll up if you want with their results.
That's absurd to even stick that on there. The Cowboys have gone through slumps. They've gotten in situations like this. You got injuries. You got people coming and going. It's a very complex game.
It is, but you know what?
Well
to me, it's indicative of Cowboys fans, because a lot of Cowboys fans, as fans, they're ticked off, and it's one of those things they feel like something's got to change. What's the easiest thing to change right now? And a lot of people are going to point at that.
And that's first, even a couple of weeks ago when the game, they were still winning, but they weren't that consistent. And you don't have to be a sports analyst to be able to watch a game and know, all right, that's a play they shouldn't have made or shouldn't have been able to pull off. They did. And it wasn't a strong win like people like. So at that point, even though they were still winning, you had people started to question, well, there's no way they're going to make it to the postseason.
Not playing like that. You get a good team in there.
And now you've got a poll on KRLD. Should Wade Phillips resign? Should he be fired?
Cowboys fans are idiots. I mean, there were people yesterday in the third quarter. I mean, we're already getting beat. We'll put Romo in. You're not going to risk your $35 million face of your franchise
especially
over
when
one game.
That guy we got in there was all we got left.
Did Romo not play at all yesterday?
No.
Well, what was the suiting up and the big hoopla that led up to it? Romo's going to play. Taped his finger up. Got it ready. Set. I don't think there's going to be any issues.
I don't know why he suited up at all.
Well, because he's the backup. Right now, he was the backup quarterback. And the thing was, they said, if Brad Johnson struggles, but we're still in it, we might put Romo in. We weren't in it after the first 5 minutes. So I think they just said, you know what?
We're going to lose this one.
Yeah.
Just mark this one down. Can we go home?
I saw Romo standing on the sidelines wearing the headphones. I don't know what he's listening to.
He's listening to the coaches and talk to the quarterback.
I bet he's not. He's looking out on the field. Man, that looks ugly out there. Ooh. I'm going to put in Jessica's new CD. Stand here and look like I give a rat's ass. There's a shot of me on television. I realize my ear's stuck out that far. I bet I can get a couple more headphones in there. You could tell he was genuinely disinterested in what was going on. And I'm sure in his head, thank God I'm hurt.
It's not me out there having a...
Starts grabbing his other pinky and trying to twist the bitch off. Mm-mm.
Oh, look at here.
Oh!
You don't throw with that one. Oh, no. Break off one of my throwing hands.
Let me finish with Jerry.
Any coaching or a change that dramatically changed some position.
Anytime he's ever said there's not going to be a coaching change, you can already hear things being cleaned out. That's always that's his precursor.
Yeah. I have a hard time thinking he'd do it this season, this quick.
There's too many. It's much more than coaching. It's personnel. You got our offensive line. Flozell Adams has become just a stump.
What's wrong with Flonase?
Anyone can get past him. I mean, he is not blocking anybody. All they have to do is put someone strong and quick against him, and he gets whipped every play.
Okay. Well, good thing I got my jersey on.
Yeah, that's what one of the emails was yesterday, actually, late. I thought it was funny last week when you were talking about suiting up again for the Cowboys and playing in their secondary, like you did back in the day. But after watching the game yesterday, I actually think you couldn't do any worse than they're doing right now. Get your jersey, boss. You're not.
I've got it. Ready to go.
You got your jersey.
Yeah.
Where is your jersey? Why would you still? You never played.
Make any difference? You can buy jerseys online. It's got number 21. It's got my name on the back.
Okay.
I bet it's enough to get me on the field with anybody asking any questions.
Yesterday it would have been, no doubt.
Hey, old man, where you going? I'm going to play some football.
All right.
Stand over there.
You're right. If you stuck, you go out there with a helmet on your head, nice big dark visor. No one would even know to call you old man. They just see it's a new number 21 of the Cowboys, last name Martin. All right, good.
Not too many different positions I couldn't play. I could be receiver. Ball ain't going to get to me anyway.
No, wasn't yesterday. The two that T.O. caught, bad passes.
I don't know if he threw a good pass.
It was just sad to watch him. He just looked like an old man out there on the field. I mean,
was that all of Jerry Jones?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
T.O.
T.O. was 172. Yeah.
We're professionals. A lot of us guys have played this game for some years. You put those distractions behind you, if there were any, and you go out and you play ball. And I think we just didn't play. The Rams came out and kicked our butts.
We lost.
Well, and that's pretty succinct. He didn't go back and try and analyze the game because it's going to be the same rhetoric over and over. We got out there. You're always not going to play up to par. We blew it. We got our asses beat. Maybe next week we won't get our asses beat because that's going to be in our game plan.
Well, apparently, according to the coach, that's we don't like. No, we never like to get beat. That's it. Told him that at halftime.
Nobody did. They talked to who's the quarterback now?
Brad Johnson.
Yeah, they talked to the Johnson.
I didn't hear any clips from Johnson.
No, I don't think he wanted to field any questions.
I don't think any of them wanted to. After an ass whipping like that, you just and that's the other thing about pro sports that short of the fantastic money, I wouldn't want to go through that because you're not always going to be a winning team. And after you've lost, the last thing you want to do on your plate is go and talk to a bunch of people asking you how you lost, why you lost, and how much longer will you continue this losing streak. You just want to go home, put this out of your head, and have some positive spin on the next game. And you can't have that as a player. You can't have that as any type of performer if you've got all that negativity hanging around. You want to go just clear your cash and start again.
They know they have, and they have to do it, Trey. They have to go out there in front of the media.
There's certain ones that, it's
the key players.
Yes.
Okay. Did the new Roy Williams play?
Yes.
Was he any good?
Having only been in the system, I think he probably 15 plays maybe.
Yeah, if that.
He's just learning the system.
That's all the media is going to harp on for this entire week. And now you've got a team mentally. They need to regroup, and you're not going to be able to do that unless you're able to shut out the entire media and any reporters from now until next Sunday.
If I was a coach, that's what I would do. I would shut off as much as I possibly could, keep everybody away from the media.
Sequester the entire team. Nobody's going anywhere. Nobody's going to do anything. We're all going to stay together. You knock it off with the Simpson thing and go into the state fair. Maybe if you focused on the game instead of running around with your corny dog, possibly we would have done a little bit better today because your finger wasn't worn out.
Actually, you might be kind of slightly kidding, but I think that's a great idea for this team. Have an actual Dallas Cowboys lock-in at Valley Ranch all week, starting, I think they report usually on Tuesday or Wednesday.
No access, no leaving, no interaction with anybody, and that's going to do two things. You're going to have some type of bonding, good or bad, I don't care. Mm-hmm. You're not going to have any access to the media. You're not going to see all the negative crap that's going to float until the next game, and you can pretend like you're past that, and you got a shot at winning this next one.
That's actually a really good idea.
And you actually just focus on the game coming up.
And you break yourself out of your norm, too. You break yourself out of other things you normally do. This is totally new. This is totally different this week.
But it's like T.O. said, they're professionals. This is part of being a professional athlete.
It's still a mind screw, and if you've got somebody up your ass nonstop, somebody that doesn't even play, reporters, analysts, people who couldn't even make it through the NFL, they're going to sit there and they're going to bash them until next Sunday, and yet that's still going to weigh on you. Don't talk to anybody. Don't watch anything. Don't read the papers. Sequester them all.
You imagine every time the ratings came in, if those people that were on that radio-info site got to ask you questions personally. That's exactly what that's like. People that don't do it, that think they know it, and they're going to ask stupid questions.
Well, they don't even believe the ratings.
No, of course not. We make them up, obviously. They're printed.
According to Trey, these are just a bunch of bloggers who get on this one radio site, and they critique the entire market, and they throw out their ideas. Here's what will work in commercial radio. This is what I've been doing on my internet radio site for 4 years, and nobody's figured out this is the way to go. Dude, internet, nobody's listening. That's why.
I love it.
But they have those opinions, and it's as if they were Mel Karmazin.
Yeah, it'd be different if it was somebody who'd been in radio.
And so, Mel Karmazin possibly being a consultant, that would make sense. You got a bunch of dildos who tried to get into radio. As far as they could get was intern or board operator, got kicked out or fired, and now their only access to the media is the internet.
And then they're going to have to ask you questions. If you were the, like the players in the media, you would go crazy. That's the one thing I miss about our last coach. He would just tell them to shut up. If you don't have a decent question, why don't you shut up?
What were you going to say, Trey?
Oh, those guys in this, because their deal is.
I wish you would start a sentence with words.
The people on the Radio Dash Info site, they always go, well, if someone just had the vision to see what, the true brilliance of what I'm talking about, there would be a ratings boom. It's like, really?
Why don't you take it to a program director, take your show. And they've done this, and they've been shunned over and over, and they feel like it's some good old boys club. The only way you can get into major market radio is just to have an in-man. Now with Gavin, that's accurate because he just go to smaller markets, work with people, hire his buddies, bring them here, defend them as long as he could, and then finally fire them and blame them for all their inaccuracy.
That's cold.
Well, that's what happens.
Well, people hear you say that. Now, Gavin really is. You've said it all. You said on and off the air. He's a great program director. Yes.
I said that on the air?
On the air, as well as off. But people hear you say that and they think, hey, Gavin can program. I'm smarter than him.
Everybody looks at it and they think first of all, they listen to this show and it's accurate. There's nothing to that show. There can't be any planning. It's just a bunch of rhetoric nonstop separated by commercials.
Not true. Certainly not
That's
true.
exactly what it is.
You know better and I know better.
I don't know better.
You do. It takes a lot of planning to have Don Imus call my house all weekend. I want to gangbang my girlfriend with Sean Connery.
I need a break. Right now? Yes. All right, man.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show.
CBS presents this program in color.
We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
I don't think I told anybody but Gavin that I was going to change the beneficiary of the band performance Friday.
They didn't tell me.
You even know who Lieutenant Marshall is?
No, I don't.
He was, Dan, do you have the story? Did I send that to you?
Let me double check it. No, I can't remember. I'm trying to pull it up right now since I heard the liner play.
I think he was shot middle of October of 2007. He was on the SWAT team. I think he either got shot in the jaw or the neck. And had it not been for the SWAT doctors who travel with the SWAT team, they said he would have died.
I think I remember the story now a little bit, yeah.
And Channel 8 ran a yearly checkup on Lieutenant Marshall.
How's he doing?
He was. They were showing him going through rehab. He's having to walk. And remember, this was a SWAT officer.
I remember,
and he was huge. It looked like he'd probably lost 60 pounds, walking around on canes. Had nothing to complain about. And I think they asked him at the end of the story. They said, "Is there anything that you want?" He said, "I just want to be able to dance with my wife again." And I sat on the couch and I teared up like a monumental pussy.
It's very touching.
And Amy walked in the room. She saw me crying. She goes, "What, were you on the news?"
Stop it.
So I called Gavin. I said, let's do this one time. And I'm as guilty as anybody else. After, he was shot October of 2007. I didn't check up. I didn't follow up on it. I didn't do anything else.
How do you go about checking up on him? Did you know his name? Did you know his
I know
number?
enough people with DPD. There are officers that contact us all the time.
Well,
and you just...
That's not guilty. That's just day-to-day things get in your way.
If anybody was going to stay on top of things police fire related, I really should be at the forefront. And they wrapped up in all my own little pissy activities going on around me.
And he seemed to be in a really over and all a good mood?
Short of being on crutches and... I'm not even sure. Is this the story?
Yeah, it's the text, and there's also the video right there.
Well, let me see how long the story is. We'll just play it.
At Apple Orthodontics, we know sometimes...
Excuse me, I gotta find out about my teethers. I think that's almost over.
For the smile of your life, Apple Orthodontics. Locations across the Metroplex.
Police Lieutenant Carlton Marshall was shot in the neck during a drug raid. Some medical experts...
You guys want to hear this?
Yes.
Nobody saw the story?
I did not at all.
All right.
That he would never walk again and that he might never be able to talk. But he's proven them all wrong. He talked to Rebecca Lopez about his remarkable recovery, and it's a story you'll only see on Channel 8.
And that's the other thing that's just an absolute twister is Channel 8's the only TV station that decided to go back and take a look at what's happened to him over the past year.
People forget, as you well know.
You've got idiot kids that jump in the lake with alligators, lose an arm, and they're on the national media, and they get a new arm. Lieutenant Marshall was shot, again, trying to enforce things, gets shot, and then we immediately forget.
Because it happens too often. And the kid with the arm, that's kind of, dramatic. He's out there swimming with an alligator and got his arm bit off. Stupid, but it's dramatic. Unfortunately, this happens too often.
I would not wish this on my worst enemy.
It's been a long and painful year.
A long shot of him walking. He's got a couple of those.
The walkers?
No, it's a couple of crutches with the 4 legs.
Okay.
And you got somebody on each side helping him walk along.
Lieutenant Carlton Marshall.
It's torture.
A year ago today, he was shot in the neck while serving a warrant with the Dallas SWAT team.
You think that it'll never happen to you.
The event changed his life forever, yet he can't remember it.
I guess somewhere
I missed that part of the story.
He's totally blacked it out.
All right, so there's a positive aspect of it. If something horrendous was going to happen, you're going to remember every instant of rehab. Why remember what caused it?
I guess.
Where he's just sort of erased that.
All right, you guys can look around at the monitor. You can see. I think he's probably lost 50, 60 pounds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For better or worse, it's gone. But the last thing I remember was taking my wife and kids to the state fair.
His wife, Susan, remembers the details. She was getting their children ready for daycare when she got the call. He'd been shot.
I was thinking that I was going to be burying my husband.
He would have died, except doctors who trained with the SWAT team were on the raid and saved his life by performing emergency surgery on the spot.
Watching what he's had to go through over the last...
This is one of the doctors, I guess, in his rehab.
...year has been inspiring for all of us.
Now,
what is it, Dan?
That is Dr. Alex Eastman. He was one of the doctors on site the day he was shot, who works with the SWAT team.
Didn't we have him on?
I believe we did, yeah.
Okay.
Alex Eastman and Susan watched proudly.
And I know this isn't compelling radio, so if you feel the need to flip it off, screw you.
As they see him walk with a cane for the first time.
Dancing's next. He amazes me every time I come up here.
Amazing because medical experts told him he would probably be bedridden forever. Sure. After the shooting, he had meningitis and a stroke. Yet, here he is, determined. His goal, to walk without this cane someday.
Be able to dance with my wife again,
All right.
And that's where I lost it.
Me too.
No fundraisers, no media circus, unless when the incident happens, it was like with Gregory Hunter and, I'm going to cry. It was Sergeant Hunter and Grand Prairie.
Right.
That was a big shootout, a lot of media. They all had time to cover it while it was going on. Everybody jumped on that. all the different stations. CBS. One time CBS does anything for anybody. They're out, and the only reason anybody went out because it was a big news story, and all the radio stations jumped on it because they knew they were going to get on television.
Sure, TV coverage.
There's been no media circus around Lieutenant Marshall, so there'd been no reason to go out and do anything. Just to send his family something.
I'll give it to Channel 8. And I'm guilty too. I totally, more or less, forgotten about the story. Now that you bring it up, I remember.
I think that was almost all the story. Hold on a second. So, my elongated point is, when we play Friday night at the Fear Factory, I told him just to write the check to Lieutenant Marshall.
Very nice. What time do we go on?
I don't care.
Okay.
Hang on. Gavin, what time do we go on?
8:30.
All right. We play till when?
We can play up till 10:30, maybe even a little longer.
Okay. Did you get the lyrics down for Slide It In? Did your penis costume come in?
No.
Huh?
No.
No what?
I can't be doing this kind of stuff.
Why?
Because we're outside. People are going to see it.
We played outside before.
Yeah, but I've never worn a costume like that.
It's a blow-up penis costume. It's a fundraiser. It's for charity.
I understand.
Nobody's going to make any judgments. Like the dick on stage.
Singing.
Get the lyrics down. Unless, of course, you don't want to help Lieutenant Marshall.
Oh, Jesus. No, of course I'll help.
Okay. Get the lyrics down. And while you're in the Peter outfit, we may get you to do Great Balls. Mm-hmm. Have fire.
No.
Yeah.
All right, 8:30 to win?
8:30 to 10:30.
Okay, are we cut off at 10:30 because of sound ordinances?
Yeah, well, we can go a little bit longer, but 11 is definitely the time that we have to finish.
All right, and where's the Fear Factory?
It is off 183 in Central in Bedford.
Okay.
Right next to Duke's.
Duke's. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Excellent.
Is that the promo? Yes. Did they put Lieutenant Marshall in there?
I believe so, yes. Join the Russ Martin Show band this Friday night beginning at 8:30
at the Fear Factory,
located right next to Duke's, 183 in Central in Bedford. The band will be playing to support Dallas SWAT Lieutenant Carlton Marshall, who was shot and seriously wounded last year. Support the recovery of this local hero by coming out for a great night of entertainment with the Russ Martin Show band this Friday night at the Fear Factory, right next to Duke's, 183 in Central in Bedford.
All right. We have time for news? You got everything to lighten the mood, Dan?
Sure.
My enthusiasm just sinked out through my feet. But at least I'm soaking in it. All right, 4:31. Dan O'Malley's here with news.
All right, thank you, Russ. News is brought to us by Verizon Wireless, where a club will be this Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m. That's the Verizon Wireless 5255 The Bush in Garland. Monday, October 20th, 2008. Birthdays today. Snoop Dogg turns 37. Tom Petty turns 58. Keith Hernandez, former New York Mets All-Star, turns 55. William Christopher turns 76. You remember him?
Father Mulcahy from MASH.
That is correct.
And After MASH.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't remember After MASH.
Good.
Probably good reason for it. Grandpa Jones, his birthday is today. He passed away. Yes, he passed away back in 1998. And today is also Mickey Mantle's birthday. He passed away back in 1995. And on this day in history, back in 1977, Leonard Skinner singer Ronnie Van Zant, guitarist Steve Gaines, and his sister/backup singer Cassie were killed when Skinner's single-engine plane crashed in the swamps of Gillsburg, Mississippi.
And then 20 years later, JD decides to book Lenny Skinner on the show.
I was told they were Leonard Skinner. I was told it was what was left of the band.
You knew when they walked in the room, and I asked, how many of you guys are from the original band? They said none. They all died. You knew it wasn't Leonard Skinner.
I knew then, but I didn't know when I booked them. I was told it was Leonard. It was what was left of Leonard Skinner.
His hand?
No. I can only...
Who was it that told you that?
The guy at the venue. He was the guy that brought
absolutely
him up.
Passed it off as
at least, whatever didn't go down with that plane, they got back together and they were doing concerts.
God, if I'm that guy, that's what I'd tell you too.
Well, I believed it.
Well, next week, Metallica.
There was nobody left from Leonard Skinner short of a couple of Van Zants.
Well, who's touring?
Leonard Skinner's not a freaking lizard that regenerates.
Who's touring now as Leonard Skinner? There's a group out.
I think it's one or two of the Van Zants, and might have been a bass player or a guitarist left.
Like the roadie.
These guys came in. They had no inkling, short of the music, of Leonard Skinner's past. It was a tribute band that they passed off. Did you ask? Is it really Leonard Skinner?
I believe I did. I asked the guys this, what's left of Leonard Skinner, and he said yes. And these guys hadn't even been to a Leonard Skinner concert.
Well, one guy said he had met a guy that had met one of the Skinner guys.
Well, he was born in Van Zant County.
Tell me the difference.
And the lead singer comes in there. He don't even want to be on the microphone. He went, no, I got to be over here by the guitarist because that way I can hear him better. We can't hear you over there. I can't help you.
Look, it's a studio, microphones. It's almost real.
Ain't no reason to stand near that. I can't remember who the lead singer was for that tribute band, but he was a full-blown window licker.
I want to stand right over here. What? Right over here.
I went, all right, do a couple of songs, then we'll just to see what you sound like. So you got the guitarist over on my right. Lead singer's on a mic, moves 8 feet away from it. I went, dude, you're going to have to stay on there. Well, I got to be able to hear the guitarist. Then you're not going to be on mic, and if you're not going to be on mic, then we're not really going to hear the song.
I knew I was in trouble. They don't do a lot of radio, obviously.
But you could tell when they walked in. Hello. Dandy.
Well, the fact that you got them to come in there and have their hands out like they're a plane and go into.
They all ran into the wall.
Am I ever going to get off the hook for that?
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez. Go ahead.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you see if you can book what's left of the real Leonard Skinner, and then we'll call it even.
Okay. I'm going to write that down. How you spell Leonard? L-Y. Never mind. I'll get it later.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dan.
Well, there is some good news in politics. Colin Powell will have a role as a top presidential advisor in an Obama administration, the Democratic White House hopeful said on Monday. Barack Obama said on NBC's Today in an interview, he will have a role as one of my advisors. This, of course, a day after Powell, a four-star general, and President Bush's former Secretary of State endorsed him. Obama said whether he wants to take a formal role, whether that's a good fit for him, is something we'd have to discuss.
I like Colin Powell. Did he ever run for president or consider it?
He toyed with the idea, but he never officially ran.
And they haven't said exactly what Colin's going to do on this. Unless Obama thinks, well, between the two of us, we make up a whole one.
No.
No, but oh, I'm going to sit down.
No.
That's probably, so far, cabinet-wise, and he's talking about his cabinet now, right?
He's just saying advisor. He's not saying cabinet. He's just saying advisor. So that's a very gray area.
Well, it's also a prudent move.
And he's also saying that he hasn't had a chance to really talk to Powell yet about exactly what he would be willing to do. But speculation would be, since he obviously has much more foreign policy experience than Obama, that would be a natural fit as maybe Secretary of State, too.
You want to hear any audio?
For Powell.
Any what?
Audio from Colin Powell over the weekend. 168 about him watching Obama and his choices that he's made.
On the Obama side, I watched Mr. Obama, and I watched him during this 7-week period, and he displayed a steadiness, an intellectual curiosity, a depth of knowledge, and an approach to looking at problems like this and picking a vice president that I think is ready to be president on day one, and also in not just jumping in and changing every day, but showing intellectual vigor. I think that he has a definitive way of doing business that would serve us well.
Obama's flip-flopped a good portion of this campaign. He would watch the polls, and then his stance would, not immediately, but it would be more of a slow build where he, all of a sudden, he would be reflecting what the Gallup people were saying.
Nobody's been able to pin that on him like they did Kerry, the flip-flop thing. But he has, you're right. He moves whichever way the polls go.
And I think Obama has this as a shoe-in.
I still don't think
McCain's been trailing most of the time. Things stayed pretty much status quo when he brought Palin in. but he hasn't seen any type of monumental jump. And Obama seems to point by point just kind of gradually spread the lead. And again, it came from the debates, and all of that was because Obama comes off more telegenically.
Well, he does.
Young guy, youthful, doesn't come off as rehearsed. And McCain just looks like somebody's peepaw running for office.
And he comes off, I won't say angry, but he had to get angry in that last debate and had to bring some things out, which makes him look, I don't know, out of control is the right word, but just flustered.
I was okay with the bringing things out. They would bring them out during their rallies.
Oh, sure.
And they had no issues on going after them fervently at each rally when the other guy's not there, and Obama does the same thing. Why is it you wouldn't just bring that up during the debate, get those things cleared up, and that way you wouldn't really have anything to say about me at my rally?
The other thing that bothered me the most, it's
your rally.
The reaction when McCain would say something that Obama didn't agree with. He'd just smile, look down to give that big Obama smile. When McCain was called on something, he got a grimace on his face like, I'll just have to school you, young man. And it looked very, very bad.
Obama laughed because he knew what he was going to do to McCain when he got in the White House. All right, just keep running him out. I'm over here. I'm just playing Tetris, trying to decide where to stick your ass. All right, go ahead, Dan.
Well, speaking of John McCain, he said Sunday he's very happy with the way his campaign is going despite his underdog status in the polls. Senator Barack Obama leads McCain by 6 points, according to CNN's latest average of national polls.
I like losing, like being behind. I like spending all this money and coming out with dick.
I think a lot of people are going to come out because he's behind. A lot of Republicans might vote that maybe weren't going to.
Well, and you don't know how much accuracy that you can slap on the polls anyway, because you've got a lot of people that were surveyed are not going to vote. And if it was a lot of younger voters, I think that's the only people that they would survey as registered voters.
Yep.
They were younger demographics. The cool way to go is Obama.
They said the early voting started today, and people are lined up this morning when they were going to.
But it doesn't say which way they're going to go with that. No. All right, Dan.
And asked if Governor Sarah Palin has become a drag on his ticket, McCain said, as a cold political calculation, I could not be more pleased. She has excited and energized our base. She has a direct counterpoint to the liberal feminist agenda for America. She has a wonderful family. She's a reformer. She's a conservative, my friends. She's the best thing that could have happened to my campaign and to America. CNN's latest poll of polls shows Obama drawing 49% of voters nationwide, while McCain stands at 43%.
The upside with Palin is now you've got somebody that the younger demographics can look at. So now it doesn't seem like it's just had McCain picked, give me somebody old.
Rudy Giuliani.
All right. Well, he's not that old.
He's 60s.
But somebody else old.
Fred Thompson.
Yeah.
Ernest Borgnine. Had he picked him, it's just going to be a couple of peepaws sitting in the White House, pissed off nonstop, screaming at protesters in the front yard.
Get off my lawn.
Get off the grass!
You're right. I still think she's a good choice, and she.
I don't think she was the best choice. She's an okay choice, but again, out of a country this size, really,
yeah, I think she's really good.
300 million people, and all you can find is some chick with a bad accent that ran a snow cone state.
Alaska. There's a lot of things going on up there. I'm not sure what. We'll be drilling there.
She's obviously there's some type of draw still around her because Saturday Night Live, she was on this past week. And I think they said that was the highest ratings SNL had in 14 years.
Right. You just nailed it. Her biggest draw right now is she's a national punchline.
But she's going along with a joke if she actually went on. I saw the clips running. I didn't hear any of the audio because I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you have to, appreciate the fact that she's willing to go on there and do that. But still, the greatest thing she's contributed so far has been trying to attack Obama where McCain wouldn't at their rallies. And then, like I said, a national punchline that everyone makes fun of. And no one really takes all that seriously because they can't, because she doesn't come across like she knows what she's doing.
Well, they couldn't go back and do parody on Obama. That would look racist. You're not really going to do anything on McCain because he served the country and he was tortured. You got Sarah Palin, who is like watching Fargo nonstop over and over.
Now they do.
Who ran Alaska? Really, not a lot of controversy that dwells within Alaska.
No, he's right. I still think she would actually make a good vice president as far as what a vice president does. which is hopefully, God willing, not run the country. You're right. That's the biggest thing. People are going to look at that and go, is this the person you want running the country? And the answer
Would you make that sound like people are being anal? Well, that's the biggest thing. That's the only thing that I'm concerned with is they're going to give her something to do.
And she's surrounded by people that can do it. And she can also be a figurehead.
She's still going to be somebody that can make decisions. She wants to send troops over to Russia as a commander-in-chief. She can do that. Don't you know?
I'm quite aware. That I don't know. That's maybe
I've had many phone calls with that Putin guy, and I can't understand the man. It's always two people on the phone, and it's too confusing for me there.
You're right. She's the punchline, as Dan said. National punchline. And that's a shame, because I think she's probably a very good politician. But we'll never know, because she's too hot.
Stop it. All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. The perfect remedy for stress. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Coming to you on a dusty road. Good loving, I got a truckload. And when you get it, you got something. So don't worry, 'cause I'm coming. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man.
Is that you, Daniel?
It is.
All right. Get it up.
All righty. This look at traffic is brought to us by Don Davis Auto. Right now in Garland, 30 eastbound before you get to Chahop, there's an accident blocking the left lane. That has traffic backed up to Broadway. In Farmers Branch, 35 northbound at Valwood Parkway, you have a disabled vehicle on the right shoulder. Also, Dallas, 635 westbound just after Marsh Lane, you have an accident on the right shoulder there. And, of course, Fort Worth, 35, down between Golden Triangle and downtown and I-30. You can expect stop-and-go traffic as per usual. There's your Tech of Traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on The Russ Martin Show.
I think, Dan, pretty nice, actually, next couple of days. Then it's going to turn cool toward the end of the week. We'll actually be in the 40s by Friday for the lows. We have 82 now at Live 105.3.
All right, Dan. Pick up where you left off. What?
If you mind, can I ask JD a question?
Sure.
On the show Saturday, we went through a list of when JD was sitting in.
What show?
My show, the Dan O'Malley Show.
Oh.
We're at the State Fair. And
Is that the one you always say, hey, it's Dan O'Malley from the Dan O'Malley Show?
Yeah, just in case you forgot.
It's not the Russ Martin Show.
I usually say both.
No, you don't.
Usually I do. The broadcast thing I didn't. I don't know why.
I know why.
Why?
Because your ego wouldn't allow it.
Oh, please.
In Dan's defense, that is his show.
Please don't help me, JD.
All right. Go ahead.
I got a feeling you're going to hear that in the White House a lot from Obama to Biden. Shut up. No. Shut up. Shut up. You got your own office. You got a place to go.
I want to go on
go in there. How you get out?
I want to go out on the campaign trail with you.
You will not.
I want to talk.
You can talk. I tell you what.
What?
Get in this limo with the Secret Service.
Oh, good.
Stick your head out the window, bite at the wind, and just go for a ride.
No, I need to go out and talk to the press.
There'll be press out there a lot.
Well,
you drive fast. There'll be press all over the place. Stick your head out the window, get a lot of fresh air, and maybe some protein from the books.
I want to do an interview.
Mm-mm.
Sit down.
That's been another pisser is they won't let Biden really talk to anybody.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
You're not getting a whole lot of stuff out of him. Because as soon as they named him VP, thought, all right, he's going to be in front of the cameras nonstop. Mm-hmm. He's going to have to put out 2 or 3 albums. And all we've gotten is maybe 2 clips. Yeah. Well, you got the one where he told the crippled guy to stand up, and then he said Jobs was 3 letters.
And Hillary would have been a better VP. And now, if you elect a Biden, we're definitely going to get attacked.
Who said that?
Biden.
He said we're going to get attacked?
He said if you elect Obama, we are definitely going to get attacked because the countries will try to test him because he's inexperienced. Way to go, Joe.
I missed that one was that over the weekend?
Yeah.
How would I miss a clip like that?
Did you send it to me?
No, I got it's been all over the news. I'll pull it during the next break.
My news people don't look at TV.
I apologize. I don't know if it was actually put, if it was audio of it. I know I've seen the quote in text. It's like, dude.
Yeah, but woman gets in there. Whoo-wee. I put on something.
We're going to go out. We're going to stir up a bunch of crap. So we're probably going to get attacked.
Thanks, Joe.
But I mean that positive spin. We're going to go out. We're going to test countries with nuclear weapons just to see what we can get them to do.
What are you saying?
It's going to be bad news.
What are you saying? Get back in the car. Get back in the car. Get in the car.
It's like arguing with a chick. Get in the truck.
I'm not getting that.
Shut up. Get in the truck. You said enough to too many people. Get me in trouble.
Oh, it's going to be bad.
In a couple of weeks, there's going to be a story about Biden jumping out the side of a limo.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some reporters. I'll get them. Just don't slow down.
You'll find Biden on the side of the road with a great big Secret Service footprint on his ass. What were you going to ask, JD?
I was going over a list of top 10 signs you're whipped, so obviously I held on to that till JD came in. And he was kind of taking the stance of, oh, no, not me, not me.
Not me.
Hang on, but then...
Have we already done this on the air?
No, I found this... God, I can't remember how long.
All right, I'm just trying to see if I missed something else. Go ahead.
Okay. So he's taking the high and mighty, like, no, not me, not whip. I always put my foot down. But then as he leaves, in his chair where he was sitting...
This was at your broadcast Saturday.
Yeah, broadcast Saturday. In his chair as he's leaving, out fell from his pocket 4 tickets to Beverly Hills, Chihuahua.
Oh, jeez, that doesn't mean I'm whipped. Huh? It doesn't. I took Joey and John and one of his friends to the movie. It was terrible.
Didn't Joy has a car, right?
Yeah.
So she could have taken the kids just
we're going to go to lunch and we're going to go to the fair, and so we just made it all one big truck movement and put the kids in my truck. Her car wasn't running well. So I took the kids to the movie. I would have gone in to see something else, but it was too early in the day. If you look on those tickets, it was like 11-something in the morning. So there was nothing else good on. So I stood there and watched the Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
You got to get away from this entire scenario that you have and come hang out with somebody else.
Well, what's wrong with that? The kids.
Trey and I got up early Sunday to have some breakfast.
Drinks.
Well, he wanted to get back and watch the Cowboy game.
Okay, well.
But we got up, did some manly stuff, spit on some bikers.
You spit on bikers?
We were stopped in traffic. Or wasn't stopped, but we'd slow down. I was in the middle lane, and you got cars on each side.
Yeah.
And you see them in the rear view, maybe about a quarter mile back, coming up, going between cars.
Oh, those guys, okay.
So they rolled well, what do you think? I went out to Hot Rods and Hogs and started
you say bikers.
Start dropping chaw on Harleys?
Yeah.
No. I'd walk up specifically to a biker and went, excuse me. And you could see them coming up, so we rolled both windows down because you didn't know which side they were going to pass.
You get them good.
I got one.
Very nice. I tried.
And it was slow enough to where you knew you got on them.
I pulled a news story today. It's funny. A biker videotaped himself, put himself on YouTube, and gave his name and everything else. The cops saw it. They arrested him. Because they have video proof, and he said it was him, and the license matched.
What did he do?
Oh, he was just jacking around, doing the wheelies and the spins and the speed and the whole thing, and they clocked it probably at about 120, 130 miles an hour.
I thought they'd actually have to see that before you could be convicted.
I think this, I believe it was in England, though.
It was.
It may have been.
The laws are
but I think
twisted in law enforcement's favor.
Didn't he get like 3 months in jail or something like that?
So, yeah, 6 months.
And when we saw those bikes coming up behind us, both Trey and I started pushing on our cheeks, trying to get extra chaw out of the skull.
One of you just tosses the whole cup out. I don't have time to spit.
I think you get in trouble for that because you're actually throwing something at somebody.
I didn't see him coming. Prove you saw him coming.
Still looks like you're throwing something at somebody. I have every constitutional right to roll down my window and sling out about a half a gallon of spit.
You certainly do. And you nailed one.
And it was probably, what were they, 18 inches of foot from my window when they came by? Our rear view mirror?
Perfect. Where'd you get him? Do you even know? I'll put that face mask.
It probably went down his arm. I'm not really good at leading with my spit.
Well, no, it's your first attack. Good shot.
What?
I said it was a good shot.
See, and Trey and I had a bonding moment because we were spitting on bikers.
Let's see.
Come out next Sunday for breakfast, and we'll spit on bikers.
I don't spit. I didn't really mind going to the movie.
This seems to be very recurring for you.
The kids?
You got the 2 or 3 10-year-olds that come over and stayed a couple of weeks ago. Now you're having to go to different events that you really don't want to. Is that really how you want to live the rest of your life?
Well, I had
because that really seems to be where you're headed.
No, normally we go to movies that I also enjoy. Just in this case, it was
What was the last thing you got to see that you wanted?
Well, we don't go to the movies that much, really. We rent them and put them on in the theater.
Uh-huh.
We don't.
So you went, what was you saw an animated movie a couple
Beverly
weeks ago?
Hills.
Chihuahua.
It was like an hour-and-a-half Taco Bell commercial. It really was.
Is it live action, animated?
It's live action and the dogs talk. People within the dogs talk. I knew I was going to love it when the credits started rolling and Jamie Lee Curtis was at the top. I went, well, of course you're going to put Jamie Lee Curtis. How else could you ruin this next hour-and-a-half of my life?
Do you ever miss your balls?
I have them, thank you very much.
Storage?
No, they're not storage.
Are they with the golf clubs and the kayak?
Stupid car. Not at all. We do a lot of things. I enjoyed playing with the kids. We played in the pool. We had a good time. They helped me finish up the Halloween decorations. We had a great weekend. It's just an hour and a half.
Come do things at least laced with testosterone.
Oh, yeah.
Just to shake yourself out of it. Maybe it'll be good.
I had a great weekend. I had a lot of fun with the kids.
Trey and I felt manly after slinging
snot
honker at the bikers.
I got to admit, that would be the fun part of dipping. Would be having. Maybe I'll just carry a cup of spit around for that.
You want a supplier?
No, I don't want to get addicted. My personality's addictive enough.
All right. You ready to go, Dan?
I am, and I have the Biden thing as well.
Oh, okay, good. Did you do a legal ID class? All right, 507, Dan O'Malley's here with news.
Thank you, Russ. Barack Obama will face an international crisis early in his presidency, Joe Biden warns, fueling Republican charges that the Democratic presidential candidate's own running mate admits Obama is a blank slate in the face of coming national security threats. Speaking in Seattle on Sunday, Biden said he could guarantee that the world will want to find out if Obama is up to the job, which he assured voters he is. Mark my words, it will not be 6 months before the world tests Barack Obama like they did John Kennedy. The world is looking, Biden said. Remember, I said it standing here. If you don't remember anything else I said, watch. We're going to have an international crisis, a generated crisis, to test the mettle of this guy, and he's going to have to make some really tough. I don't know what the decision's going to be, but I promise you it will occur. As a student of history and having served with 7 presidents, I guarantee you it's going to happen.
Shut up! Quit saying guarantees. Shut up! God, it wasn't just a passing comment. It was the entire spiel.
And, of course, the McCain campaign jumped on Biden's remarks, saying the next president won't have time to get used to the office. Just last night, Senator Biden guaranteed that if Senator Obama is elected, we will have an international crisis to test America's new president. That read a memo from the McCain campaign. It continues, we don't want a president who invites testing from the world at a time when our economy is in crisis and Americans are already fighting in 2 wars. And then it goes on to say
the 7 years that we've been able to make it through without being attacked again is because Bush hasn't tested any other countries. We've just been sitting around complacent, minding our own business. And as soon as Obama's in, he's going to test other countries, and we're going to be under attack again.
No, I don't think that's what he's saying. I think that he's saying historically new presidents get tested early on in their administrations, that the world somehow finds a way to test them.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Got a new guy in the house. All right. Let's see if we can rattle his ass.
Nobody wanted to mess with Bush because they know he's crazy.
Well, you've got Russia that's already reformulating. They're already getting ready for the next Cold War. And Obama is not a person that you want in the White House in this situation. So Biden's right. Should have kept it on the QT. But he's right. Putin and who's his partner? Medvedev. They're probably going to make a run at Obama just to see what they can get away with. They're already getting away with as much as they can already.
I don't think they're going to go after us.
Ceasefire, y'all bring us a ceasefire. We enjoy signing those. Signed 8 of them yesterday.
Would you like to see them? They're in different colors.
They keep signing them, and they keep leaving the tanks out there, shooting at the Kurds. Who are they shooting at?
Georgians.
All right. And it ain't going to be long before they're shooting at the real ones.
They're not going to come after us. Russia's. I mean, we're two really superpowers.
It's still
somebody. Though.
It's still a time of testing the waters.
Sure, absolutely.
And Russia is testing waters next to us.
Yeah, I mean, you look at what Russia has planned. They want to, put something in Cuba, aka like the Cuban Missile Crisis. They're going to do naval war games with Venezuela. It's a big. I'm not touching you.
You really think they would come after us?
I don't think they'll come after us per se, but they're going to test how are we going to react to certain things. Yeah, with McCain, you kind of know he's going to be a little stronger. Obama, I think Biden's right. Some people are going to go, what's he made of? What's he going to do?
They already have, unless I got the story wrong, they already have some of their fighter jets, flying over our aircraft carriers, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, they've sent bombers over our carriers.
We're not touching you.
You're flying over us.
We're still not touching you.
I can see you.
I can see down your shirt. We're not touching you.
And they're going to continue to do that.
And
then we call for sanctions, and they go, oh, okay, well, we're certainly scared of sanctions, so there's nothing else that we can do. We're still not touching you. And they're going to continue testing us just to see what they can get away with.
So that's great to have your number 2 guy going around going, it's a lock. We're going to be attacked.
They know
you left that man, and I'm talking about that one in the White House.
They know he's the new guy, and they know that he doesn't have a lot of experience,
Joe.
So they're going to test him.
Joe.
And we're going to be in absolute turmoil.
Joe!
Yeah.
Hush. You're not helping us.
Yeah.
No.
He's going to be tested, so you know that you get your money's worth.
Joe.
He's not just going to sit around waiting for something to happen. We're going to go look for trouble.
Secret Service has a secret for you. Talk to them for just a minute. You'll love this.
What is it?
It's something really, really special. We won't.
There'll be no more knock-knock jokes on me.
Just go sit in that limo for...
Knock. Who's there? Not you.
I'll stay there for 4 years.
God damn.
Oh, God.
Well, speaking of John McCain, who knew?
Don't they have anybody standing around Biden just to knock him out?
Apparently not, and they let him keep doing it. It wasn't just a casual comment to some guy in a hall. This was a prepared speech. Did I say I guarantee you? Again.
His angle is,
I know.
Obama isn't just going to be complacent with the rest of the world. We're not just going to set with our what is it, tariffs? Just, what is it when you say you're going to do something but you don't really?
Platitudes?
We're just going to make faces at the other people. Well, it's not going to be it. He's not going to just sit around and be complacent with sanctions. We're actually going to go up and we're going to stir up some crap.
We don't need that right now. Joe? Look at me in the eyes. Stop talking. I mean, period. Not to your wife. Nobody.
All right, go ahead, Dan.
Okay. John McCain apparently can bump TV ratings a little bit like Sarah Palin did for Saturday Night Live. The Late Show with David Letterman scored huge ratings last Thursday night.
I didn't know he finally went on.
Yeah, last Thursday night, John McCain appeared on the show to apologize for bailing on Letterman last month. Around 6.5 million people tuned in. That's nearly 3 million more viewers than Letterman averages for a typical show. That was also enough to help Letterman beat Leno and The Tonight Show, which almost never happens.
Does Letterman just not have a lead-in as far as CBS programming? Because you compare the shows back and forth, and even if your humor is slightly different from Letterman or Leno, Leno shouldn't be anywhere.
He always has the ratings. People think he's funny.
Well, his big turning point was when he had Hugh Grant on after the whole hooker thing, and then the ratings just always stayed ahead of Letterman. And I can't stand Leno's monologue.
I'm with you. I mean, I don't think Leno's monologue is really all that funny, but honestly, I don't think Letterman's really ever is either. But to me, it always goes back to Leno comes across more likable, friendlier, whereas Letterman just comes across as old and
gruff. That's been his shtick.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It just, sometimes it doesn't resonate with everybody.
And I'm with you. I can't stand Leno, but there's obviously something we're missing because this is a guy that sells out shows in Vegas all the time for his stand-up. I mean, he was in here, I think 6 months ago for a charity deal, $500 a ticket, and it sold out. And everyone I talked to who went said, it kind of sucked. But people paid to go.
And they keep going, and he keeps selling out, and he keeps touring. And he doesn't even have to.
And Trey's right. There's an equation, part of the equation that we're missing. I just don't know what it is. And I've said countless times, if somebody's that successful and I don't get it, then I'm missing something. Oh. But I don't get this.
I sort of get the Letterman thing. I just think he's gotten older. He's walking the show. Do you ever watch him nowadays?
No. I'm normally passed out by now. Up in bed.
I watch
on the couch. In the yard.
I just think he's angry. He's a gruff old guy, and he's not funny anymore. He used to be. I used to love his show.
Okay. Go ahead, Dan. How we doing, Cliff? Go.
Leno, on the other hand, that same night had Joe Biden as a guest, which only came in $4.6 million.
Known that.
Well, that's a lot better of a gamble. Joe Biden.
He could say anything. We know what McCain's going to say.
We're probably going to lose another few towers if Obama gets in the White House.
They're planning it right now. I've talked to the guys.
They've already set up camp in our country.
No!
Please. You can't go buy any one of those cream puff stores, and they're already in there. Packed full of Indians. I'm making friends with all of them. Just so they know when they come to get us. Goddamn.
Well, Halloween is coming up, but rather than the usual witches, ghosts, and goblins, why not go with a presidential theme for your Halloween?
I'm bored with these masks. Move on.
Okay.
I'll give you the synopsis. They sell more Obama masks, he's going to win. And it's been that way every year.
No. I mean, that might be, but this is not related to that.
Well, then read it.
Well, why not go with a presidential theme for your Halloween display? That's probably what this person was thinking in their display created by Ron Havens of Catherine, New York. A figure of John McCain dressed in Ku Klux Klan robes is chasing a figure of Barack Obama across his front lawn.
What car is that in the background? That's the Spittleville truck?
No. It's not the Spittleville truck. My yard.
What city was this?
This is Catherine, New York.
How long did it stay up?
As far as I know, it hasn't.
Until Obama got away.
I saw a worse one last week. I could not believe somebody would actually do this. They took basically one of those masks, made it into a ghost, and hung it from a tree. And I'm thinking, man, there's just a line of stupidity when you think that's going to sell. And I don't care who.
Is it still up?
I don't know how long it stayed up. I know it was on CNN for, just for the story.
Oh, this wasn't in your neighborhood?
No, it's not in my neighborhood. No.
You made it sound like you saw it driving home.
No, somebody did stick a McCain Palin yard sign in my yard overnight last night, which is odd. I don't know if they're for him or against him because my yard is made up as a graveyard. It's got dead bodies and ghosts and tombstones, and they put in the McCain.
Spooks.
Yeah. So anyway, now I have a sign.
Did you leave it up?
I moved it over to the side of the yard that's not the graveyard part. I'll put it up when Halloween's over.
So you don't think they'll notice the graveyard that's like 8 feet away?
I still want the sign up, though. There's several of them in my neighborhood.
All right.
I'm proud of it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke saying the country's economic weakness could last for some time threw his weight Monday behind a fresh round of government stimulus. Stocks surged afterwards as the Fed chief also appeared to leave the door open to additional interest rate reductions.
Print more cash. Just print more. Print it all.
His remarks before the House Budget Committee marked his first endorsement of another round of energizing stimulus. Democrats on Capitol Hill have been pushing for one, but the Bush administration has been cool to the
idea. This is in addition to the bailout. This is another where people will get a tax check.
Yes. Bernanke suggested that.
Yeah, but nothing came from the last one.
Well, a little bit of a bump did.
You threw cash at them. Well, then we go into a recession, so there wasn't really
that work out
that big of wasn't the result that they were hoping for. Then they dumped $700 billion into the economy. Stock market is still a little iffy on that. Now they want to throw more cash at it.
Yeah, but as today, the Dow Jones, just on the mention of this being a possibility, it jumped around 300 points today.
Well, whoopty. Obviously, we're out of the hole.
No, because tomorrow it'll go down. It's done the same thing every time, up and down and up and down.
Why is it a stimulus package? The stock market would react to that, but not the $700-800 billion that's supposed to be coming.
Well, I think it goes back to what Trey was saying. They haven't gotten their bailout money just yet, and they're still not sure how much that's going to help.
The stimulus package isn't out yet, but the stock market's already reacted to it. So again, goes back to what I said earlier, is they should have taken that $800 billion and given it to people and not companies. Go to everybody that's losing their home, buy those off, pay off the mortgages. The people that made the loans, they're out of the picture. And then you can also have criminal investigations and go crawl up their hoot.
The adage on Wall Street is buy on the rumor, sell on the news. So a mention of a stimulus package, another one. They like the idea of people getting more money, spending.
So take the $800 billion and give it to people and not companies or any other governmental agencies. Because the stock market seems to react to that, which is what I said when they started this.
But you got to have those companies. I mean, you can't just
You would still have the companies. You pay off you give the money to the people with the loans. I'm losing my home because I got screwed around by some lender. Pay those off. Lender gets his money, but they're also out of the equation.
It makes too much sense. That's, again, as stupid as that is, a lot of things you say make too much sense. I don't know why this continues.
Why is that stupid?
Well, because you should be in politics, but you're never going to get things like this pushed through because
you just called me stupid.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I said as stupid as that sounds, it's too simple.
That's going back
because
and just marking me as stupid.
No, you break things down to the basic thing. It would make sense.
Why is that idiotic?
Like, it'll never work. It's you know all the things you say like this one. It would never work. It would never get through. It would.
All you have to do is go back and look at the way the stock market reacted to it. Yeah, it might. If you're talking about another stimulus package, which is going to be nowhere near the bailout cash that they're shelling out, and the market reacted to that, imagine how they'd react. They said, we're going to take $800 billion and give it to the people and not the people that screwed up.
And you think our government's actually going to do that?
You still called me stupid.
I didn't call you stupid.
I told you not to say it. I'm for me to break. All right.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. This soap opera gets better and better. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Early in the morning on November 21st is your colonoscopy.
8 o'clock.
Thank you.
Why?
I don't want to miss it.
You're not invited. I need that day off.
Fettner said he could get us in.
He can't get you in anywhere. This is private.
I got backstage.
You don't have any backstage passes to my colonoscopy. No. That's absurd.
I found out the date. How?
I guess through Fettner.
Yep. Sent out an invite. Traded you
respect. Not an invite. This is not a good celebration. Good times. Come on. No.
Yeah, I'm confirmed +4.
It's just me and the doctor and the nurse in silence.
What are you bringing?
Cookies.
All right.
Be no cookies.
How big are they?
I like the Big Mama one.
Oh, we can't get those in.
You're not going to put anything in. Nothing's going in but the camera.
New.
Nothing but the camera. I can't even believe I'm doing this. I'm nervous about it, but everybody says it's no big deal at all. Period. Nothing.
You're going to be out.
You'll be out.
What they call it, twilight? Not totally out. You just have no recollection.
Right. Yeah, you don't remember anything.
All right, so what's your concern?
I don't want you anywhere near. I can't believe he told you with the date. No. And then I need that day off, too, to recover.
Why?
I will be under anesthesia.
Oh, please. You're used to having things up there all the time.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I will be under anesthesia.
I'm actually surprised you're even going under any kind of anesthesia. You should probably just look and see.
Put an actual television beta cam up there and just roll
I think
around.
Dan's point is, don't put me out for something like this.
You're wasting, really. Wasting the good drugs. Let me take those home. No. This goes all the way up and around.
What is that, a floor lamp? Turn the bulb on.
Stop it. Anyway, I'm a little bit nervous, but it'll be okay. It'll be fine.
And your friends will be there.
Yeah, my friends will not be there.
Your friends, yeah.
No. You're not allowed.
I don't know how to get back on Evite and then change my response.
He did not put out an Evite to my colonoscopy. No. Fentner wouldn't do that.
Party supplies and everything.
Y'all aren't coming. Yeah. I'll change the date. I'll change the doctor. I'll change the state.
Man, I'm coming out.
No. I can just see myself drifting in and out of consciousness, hearing all the voices coming at me.
Man, get that camera out of there and let me do a Popeye on him. Stick my finger in his ass and have him turn around with that face like, what the hell are you doing?
No. Thank you, though, for the thank you for the offer.
We'll even have a photo album afterwards so you can see everyone that came by and everything that went in there.
I don't want to. No one will be coming to my colonoscopy except the doctor and the nurse and me. And Joy could be there. Somebody has to drive me home.
Why is it you think you're going to...
They say you're still under the influence. You have to have somebody drive you home.
What is line one, Dan?
I had a friend of his that had a colonoscopy done, and apparently he got a little more than he bargained for.
Do I want to hear this?
No. Yes, Dan.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, a buddy of mine had one of those, and they said when they put that camera in, I guess it hit him in the right spot, and he got a chubby and blew his load right there in front of the nurse.
Thank you.
That would be impossible.
No, it's not. You got a massage from a man. You flipped over and got a boner.
I'll be asleep. It'll be impossible to get any action going. I'll be asleep. But yeah, totally. Totally safe.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom just got a lacerated spleen after hers.
After what?
Colonoscopy.
What is that? How does that work? What?
I guess they shoved it in too hard. Is that what happened?
Are you serious?
Yeah, she was in the hospital for like 4 days.
Is that what happened? They shoved it in too hard?
No, they moved it it was just a freak accident, but they just moved it wrong and it perforated her spleen.
Yeah.
Good times.
Celebrate. I'll be fine. Fentner won't be doing that. I'll be fine. It'll be great. I'll let you know how. You didn't come to see me when I got my shoulder surgery. Why would you bother with this?
I don't know when that was.
There were two of them, actually.
You really have to ask, why would he bother with this?
I didn't get the Evite.
There was no Evite to this one either.
So how would I know about it?
You knew I was having surgery.
I didn't know when.
Yes, you did.
Is that when I called Chloe and tell him you died, or was that another
I don't
incident?
know which time that was. You told Chloe I died.
Did I need to be at the hospital for that?
No, you didn't. But it would have been nice to have a friend drop by and say hi and see how I was doing.
I thought you said the guy that was doing the surgery, the Boxcar Willie, was an expert.
He's very, very good. Buzz Burkhead.
He's the country singer.
He's not. He's a singer, but he sings rock songs. In fact,
Now you've already put me down. Let's not worry about it.
Yeah.
How dare you offend him?
The bone bash that I'm emceeing for that set of doctors is this coming weekend for the Arthritis Association.
Any clue what he just said?
The bone bash that I'm emceeing. We've talked about this before. It's this coming weekend, and Buzz Burkhead is putting it together.
Well, why don't you say a bone bash charity event? Because it sounds like he's going to drag you in with a Stanley hammer.
No. It's a charity event raising money for the Arthritis Association. And I'm emceeing.
Drag you out, give us a sledgehammer, and pay $1 and knock out your windshield.
That kind of bone bash.
All right. So it's when?
My colonoscopy.
What were we just talking about 2 seconds ago? Just 2 seconds.
This Saturday.
What time?
You're not invited.
To the bone bash?
You want to come? Do you really want to come? I'll get you an invite.
Trey.
It's $500 a person.
Hand me that black phone.
Phone. Hey!
Now I'm going to ask you again.
The bone bash starts at 8 o'clock at the Anatole. Do you want a ticket? It's $500 a piece.
How much?
$500. It's raising money for Arthritis Association.
Why is it $500?
It's a fundraiser.
My apology. I didn't want to know anything about it.
That's right. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you really want to come, I'll get you a ticket.
For free?
Yes, I'll get you a ticket for free to a charity event.
And you've never asked for one.
That's different. You have money.
The charity events I have aren't for me.
I know that.
Although that's a dandy twist.
Speaking of the charity, somebody did.
Nah, you already had your chance.
Get their oil changed for $19, and they donated the rest of the money to your foundation.
Ooh, $11. I can close down. Go ahead, Dan.
Well, it's like the first day of school again for thousands of DISD students and teachers. Today, for the first time, schools will
It's
see...
like the first day of summer for teachers.
Well, depending on which teachers. Today, for the first time, schools will see the official changes due to layoffs and reassignments. At San Jacinto Elementary School and others like it, you can expect some confusion. Some 375 teachers, 40 assistant principals, and counselors have been laid off, and 460 teachers have been transferred.
And Heine Hosa is still in.
Yep, he's still there.
Even after his performance review last week, which really shouldn't have taken more than, hello, goodbye.
They had the meeting, they sat down, and they did not fire him. Now, whether it's in the works, I don't know what the process is, but they did not fire him.
This is not a situation where you have to have some type of paper trail, smoky gun, worry about an exit interview with HR. You $65 to $85 million in the hole. You couldn't explain it until it happened. Now you want an outside investigation. We don't need an outside investigation. You're superintendent. You blew it.
I'm behind you. I don't understand why they didn't do that. It looks terrible. I don't care if the money that he makes in salary really doesn't put a dent in what's owed. It just looks bad. It looks ridiculous for our city.
And the teachers who were reassigned were given just days to move all their materials from schools they had been at for years. And students who have just adapted to one teacher's ways are now having to get to know an entirely new one.
So now there's no emotional bond with the teacher, and you're going to be less apt to give a rat's ass what's going on. And you're probably also not going to pay any attention to the curriculum because there's a good chance this bitch ain't going to be here much longer anyway. Because Heine Hosa probably isn't done screwing up.
And the whole school year is just in turmoil. All the kids and the students. I guess the good news is they've done all the firings now. So the teachers that are left are kind of like the ones left standing.
Possibly.
Until they...
You had $85 million sneak up on you. The numbers have vacillated back and forth. I'll just stick with the big one. You had that sneak up on you, which leads me to believe there may be something else they haven't found yet.
Sure. Look how long it took them to find the debit card crisis.
And that was because Brett Shipp at Channel 8 decided to look into that.
Yeah, that would probably still be in the...
And the grade changing issues with one of the high schools. Heine Hosa didn't know anything about that until that was brought to their attention.
All on his watch. I still can't believe somebody can't either just get him out and just say, look, you know what?
Well, in the grade policy, that basically kids don't have to do their homework. I think that is just moronic in and of itself.
Well, actually, that's going to save man hours because you don't have to worry about grade changing.
You don't have to worry about... You really don't have to worry about grading.
No grades, no grade changing.
Well, they're going to go back and point. We've already cut back on, clocked in hours because nobody has to go back, cook the books and change the grades so this kid can still play football. Everything's already handled. Less pressure on the teachers, and you don't have to worry about the news media sniffing around your hole.
You're welcome. We've solved the one problem.
And DISD is going to stick with the proposal they threw out.
Right now they are. You would hope they'd fire Heine Hosa and bring someone in who can count and wants kids accountable. But
what did I say a couple of weeks ago? You want somebody to come in and fix the books? Get one of the kids from Plano ISD. What was line one, Dan? Got it hung up?
He was saying the reason why the school board hasn't done anything to Heine Hosa yet is because he's taking all the heat. He's the lightning rod. As soon as he's gone, then people are going to turn their attention to the school board. For whatever reason, he seems to think it's just as much the school board's fault.
Just somebody to feel the heat.
Yeah.
But you're going to have to deal with that at one point, and it's going to be a lot better PR move if you look at it. You know what? This was screwed up. We're also a part of the problem, but we're going to fire him.
But he was a bigger part of the problem. In fact, he was most of it.
Yeah.
I'd say all of it.
That one right there. He's the guy that did it.
But he's gone now. See, so now everything's fine.
So it's a move towards some type of solution. You take the person that got us here, you take them out, and then you start looking for some type of spin.
Right, and I don't see how. I didn't really fully understand why he thought it was a school board's problem, more so or just as much, because if they don't have the day-to-day...
No, they don't go through the books.
...things that the superintendent does.
Well, you also have people that were hired, accountants, specifically to keep tabs on all this. I didn't think they got popped, didn't they?
Yeah.
Could you look at me, Trey, instead of carrying around the liquor bottle?
Apologize.
All right. Did you want a drink?
No. I got distracted.
Oh, you did not just say no.
You look like the beagle when I go to get the bag of sausages. From here?
Easily distracted.
All those for me? Is it just I got to split it with these other four bastards? whiskey.
You're moving a whiskey bottle around the room.
That's all he can see is Chloe walk to the back of the room, come back up, and I knew as soon as I looked over and asked him that question, all I was going to get is, water back, please.
He looked at you like, oh, God, please don't be talking to me.
I just wondered if Chloe's bringing that over here for me, because I didn't piss on the carpet. Everything seems to be cool. Got my bath ready for my shot.
Why is Russ looking at me? He's distracting me from the bottle.
He's talking to me, isn't he? Oh, no.
I don't know if they fired the comptroller or not. You would think anyone who looked at that book, it's quite mesmerizing.
That'd be the way a cop would give you a field sobriety test. Hold your bottle and go, watch your eyes. Now he passed that one.
Eyes didn't even flinch.
All right, Dan, go ahead.
Dallas Cowboys' Adam Pac-Man Jones has entered rehab after he was suspended by the NFL for violating the league's personal conduct policy. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones confirms he's being treated for alcohol addiction in another part of the country, but wouldn't say exactly where. The NFL is overseeing Jones's treatment. The commissioner indefinitely suspended him last week, of course, after his alcohol-related scuffle with a bodyguard at a Dallas
I wonder how they got
hotel.
him out of town without being, because, people were camped out around his house.
That's real simple. You throw him in a car in the middle of the night, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, drive him out to Addison Airport, drive him into a hangar, boom, gone.
So he'll probably be back in 4 weeks.
I still don't know if they'll let him. Going into rehab, I would think Goodell's going to have to give him another shot, because this time he can say, I'm taking a step. Admitting I have a problem. And
I'm part of the solution. I'm no longer part of anything that happened in the past. I have, especially if he wants to play it with the ADA.
Right.
That's Americans with Disabilities Act, Chloe, not the dentists.
What are the dentists in this?
Well, Chloe, look at me last time I brought up the ADA.
Are their teeth bad?
What happened to it? Is it gums?
Is it doofers?
Pyrrhea? How many dentists do they ask? 4 out of 5? If he brings up that I've got an illness.
Yep, you're right.
Goodell is going to have a hard time just turning a blind eye to that. I don't care what you went through. You're out.
Well, the doctors, too, will, if he plays it right in rehab, plays it right down the middle, the doctors will come out with a report saying, you know what, he took this seriously. It wasn't just, I'm here because they want me to. And they're good at that at these rehab centers. Seeing if people are really into it or if they're just there because they have to be.
Now, this isn't going to be a 4-week rehab. It's going to be this beginning of the process, and I'm going to guess he could probably come back and play as long as he continues with the program.
I would imagine so. Actually,
God, that's going to be a bitch, because they probably don't let you drink.
No, they don't. You have to go to meetings and everything. You have to go to 90 meetings in 90 days as you come out of rehab.
How's that going to allow him time for practice?
I mean, it takes an hour. I mean, if you're serious about recovery, then that's what they say.
Well, I'm not. Go ahead, Dan.
Okay. And actually, the decision on whether Jones can return to play will be based on his strict compliance with his NFL and Cowboys treatment plans, as well as on evaluations of Jones' progress that will be provided to Roger Goodell by clinical experts retained by the NFL.
Now, the biggest thing that Pac-Man may have with this is, even though he'll be allowed to play after going through rehab, that probably means he has to stop drinking altogether forever as long as he's with the NFL.
I would say so, yeah, mostly.
That ain't going to happen.
Well, it probably won't.
I'm talking about if it were me.
Oh, if it were you. No, yeah, he's supposed to, I'm sure they'll be testing him on a regular basis. If that's the problem, this is the only way you can play. Who is the basketball player that if you get caught one more time with even an open or empty beer can in your car, your career's over?
Was by the Mavericks?
Yeah.
Was it Aguirre?
Doesn't matter.
Tarpley.
That's
Tarpley.
right.
$7-8 million. Bye. See you. Just get a driver, dude. You know, is it that hard?
How long after they give him that decision that he got caught with something?
Less than a month.
Oh, Tarpley in the 80s. This is back in the 80s. He was in trouble nonstop. And JD's right. They kept chance after chance after chance. Alcohol, I believe cocaine, all this other stuff.
The man has an addiction. It's an illness.
And they tried to get him help.
It's not a choice of his own.
Yes, it is. And you go back.
No, those are things I'm saying when they come get me.
And you go through rehab, and more often than not, people fail after rehab.
Well, then obviously whatever program they're putting them through isn't effective.
No, there's just the people.
If most people fail, it's not an effective program. If you were talking about anything else that you ran somebody through and it didn't work, I'll even say 60% of the time, then it's probably not effective.
The addictions are stronger. You're absolutely correct.
So why waste it? You lost 8 weeks. You could have been plowed.
Because some people actually do want to change, and some people really do want to change their lives and be healthy.
Is that the mentality of if we can help just one person?
No, the mentality of the hospitals is that's $30,000 a month we're getting
from one person.
No wonder the program stinks. Well, 2 out of 10 people stop drinking. The other 8 keep us in business, baby.
We plan on alcoholic recidivism.
Keeps us in business. And those nice spiffy cars.
Word of mouth. And tell your buddies. How long before we need a break?
2 minutes.
All right. Dan.
All right. A week after earning Texas's first regular season #1 ranking since 1984 by knocking off Oklahoma, Colt McCoy and the UT Longhorns used a stunning blend of dominating offense and defense in the first half to crush number 11 Missouri 56-31 on Saturday night.
God.
I watched part of that game only because I know Trey's a fanatic and that's his alum.
Yeah.
It just was overwhelming. I don't know anything about either team. I just know Texas.
Everything right.
With the horns on their helmet. And they stayed in the end zone the whole game.
Yeah.
Man, I'd like to see part of the rest of the field.
Yeah, the game was supposed to be a battle between 2 national title contenders and Heisman Trophy possible quarterbacks in McCoy and Missouri's Chase Daniel, who's also from South Lake, but it wasn't even close, not even for a little while. The Longhorns.
And they didn't even, as much of the game as I watched, even with that lead, they didn't even let up on them, so they didn't look like it wasn't as sad.
I think if you get on a roll, why, at that point, 56 is as good as 100.
Texas was trying to make, because they knew the BCS was coming out Sunday, which is the first rankings that will determine the national championship, who plays. And they wanted to make a statement, and boy, did they.
So I'm assuming they're still #1.
They are #1 in the BCS rank, and almost perfect in the BCS, which is pretty much unheard of. So.
And did you celebrate Saturday night?
Yeah.
Did that reach into Sunday like it did after the Texas OU game?
Oh, yeah.
Because I called Trey 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon.
Really? Still at 2 o'clock?
Oh, I called him about the sink that had fell in at the house I was thinking about buying for my mom.
Okay.
Here's something you don't understand. You?
What you're saying?
Yeah.
2 o'clock on a Sunday?
It might have been earlier in the afternoon. I don't remember.
Love my Sunday fun days.
Apparently.
Now, had that been from a continuation of Saturday, or did you just give yourself a little blackout time and then start again early Sunday?
I gave myself a little nap or sleep, some might call it. And then,
that's an alcoholic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not pointing fingers, but if you start addressing blackouts as a nap.
Everybody takes naps.
He's not in a coma. He's resting. All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show.
All right, Daniel, go ahead.
All right, this last check of traffic is brought to us by Lowe's. Right now in Richardson, actually 75 southbound at Campbell Road, you have an accident there. In Sunnyvale, Highway 80 westbound at Collins Road, there's an accident which is blocking the left lane, and that has everyone backed up all the way to 635. And that's really about it. Most every other accident we've mentioned this afternoon has been cleared or everything is smoothly running. There's your last check of traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thanks, Dan. All right, 61 for the low tonight. Going to be mid-80s tomorrow, cooling off into the 70s for Wednesday and into the weekend. 81 now at Live 105.3.
We're carrying the hockey show again this week.
Okay.
I think it's tomorrow night. Anybody know where Ludwig's broadcasting from?
I do not.
Before the world.
Hold on. Is that Shepard Smith? Yeah. I don't want to miss a C word. Gavin.
Yes.
Where are they broadcasting from tomorrow?
They are broadcasting from Boston's Pizza on Grapevine, right off of 114.
Okay, I know where that is. Luddy called, wanted me to co-host the show with him.
That's nice.
What? No.
Huh?
No.
Why?
No.
It's on my way home.
No.
Yeah, it
Don't
is.
do this.
I'll go hang out with you.
No, of the 5 years I've known you, do not do this.
I didn't volunteer. Luddy asked.
Well, why would he ask? You know nothing about hockey. I'm supposed to be hosting that show. I'm the one that put my name in for that show, and they won't let me host it. I should be hosting that show.
Why should you be on the show?
Because I know hockey.
It's Ludwig's show.
I understand that. It should be Luddy and Gavin. Gavin and Luddy.
Is that the way it works on this station? Is you'll give somebody a show if you get to be on it as much as you want.
That's not true at all.
That's the way that I kept this gig.
Not at all. This is a different circumstance.
Every time you get a midday show, you plant your ass dead center of it every freaking day.
What? I'm never on that midday show.
Have you? Not the old one, the one you got now.
Ben and Skin, I'm not on there at all. I have not appeared once on the Ben and Skin show. Not once since it came on.
I don't believe you.
He does an imitation of me. That's probably what you're hearing.
No, I think that's you.
It's not me. I don't know. No, it's not.
And what about Jagger show?
Last time I was on Jagger show, oh, God, months ago?
You split up?
No.
What happened?
I'm just not on the show. Unless people ask me, then I'll go on the show.
But you're still friends?
I like Jagger, of course.
All right.
He's a true professional. There's no
I got no time to address that one. Well,
no.
What's your issue with the hockey show?
Because you know nothing about hockey. And so you shouldn't even be a part of that show. If you want to stop by and say hi.
Ludwig already, I tell you what, then you call Luddy and you tell him you don't want me on there. It's on my way home. Doesn't make any difference to me.
Why don't you call Luddy and ask him why I can't be on there?
He obviously thinks you're too big of a fanatic, and those are the hardest people to deal with. You're not going to ask questions that Luddy can actually respond to. You're going to go off on a tear. Since I don't know anything about hockey, I'm going to ask questions that are going to give him areas to go off into.
And so am I. I'd be a wonderful co-host.
And he's still making a fool of himself at the games. The guy that's sitting behind you, he was a listener. Did you know that? Saturday night?
Back up. Gavin's making a fool?
Gavin's making a fool of himself. Yeah, a listener apparently was sitting directly behind him at the game. I finally asked him to sit down because he couldn't see the game. He says, "Excuse me, would you sit down?" And he emailed me over the weekend. He goes, I always thought you guys were going over the top, being silly about Gavin at these games. He goes, I finally had to address it.
Why are you standing up?
Because, man, they can hear me better when I stand up and yell.
Oh, the one place you decide you're going to stand.
I stand in a lot of places, including the urinal.
All right.
That's ridiculous.
When did you master that?
I've been master of it all my life.
All right.
That is absolutely ridiculous. That some guy would criticize me for getting into the game on Saturday.
He couldn't see. And the only reason I know it's because he happened to be a listener and he emailed me.
Hey, man, stand up with me. Everyone should be standing up.
Maybe it was at a time when everyone else wasn't standing.
Well, if everyone would stand up in that stadium, maybe we'd have more than one win by now.
Well, then, that's all you got?
Yeah, 1-4.
Yeah, maybe if you weren't giving up, averaging, 4 goals a game?
Trust me, I'm working on my goaltending skills.
Oh, God.
I can't say anything. I'm the one getting my jersey out to go help the Cowboys. Somehow mine doesn't sound as fantastic as Gavin's.
Gavin can't even
let's
walk
both
on ice.
do it. Let's both host the show. Let's both go there and ask questions.
You can do whatever you want. It's Luddy's show. He asked me.
Wait, you're friends with him. You've been friends forever. That'd be a good chemistry.
He's not going to do anything to me in full view.
He won't hurt you ever. He loves you.
I don't go any place out of human eyesight with Luddy.
You've made a little fun of his knuckles dragging from time to time. He gets the joke. He really does. You should go out to the lake with him out to Hell's Gate. It's a party. There's a lot of people out there. Everybody has boats. It's a great time.
Here, eat all this candy, because then we're going to use you as a piñata. You don't want to... All right, you call Luddy and tell him I can't make it. I already told him yes. Make any difference to me?
Well, why? You're just doing this to rub it in.
Mostly.
It's not fair. You should let me host it.
This wasn't... Gavin, it wasn't my idea.
Well, you have something to do with it. You can convince Luddy that I should be a part of that show.
I tell you what, if you think it's a screw job, you call Ludwig, you ask him, see what he says, and then you come back. If he wants to have you on, then you go, and I'll go home. I got plenty of other things I can do.
I don't understand why I can't be a part of that show, and I can't believe he'd ask
Gavin,
me.
it's not my call. I don't care. I don't care about you. I don't care about hockey. I care about Luddy because he's deathly.
Luddy needs me on that show.
Why?
Because.
Gavin,
I know
Luddy has played hockey since the late 70s, early 80s. He's played professional hockey for probably 15, 16 years. I bet he's probably got most of the rules down.
I respect the man for that. And I respect that he played in the past. We're talking current right now. The rules have changed.
All right. And since you've been a Stars fan for how long?
5 years.
All right. Have they won a Stanley Cup since you've been a fan?
We've come close.
Have they won a Stanley's Cup?
No.
Is it Stanley's Cup?
Lord Stanley's Cup, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they haven't won one?
No.
Well, Luddy's had it in the bed of his truck a couple of times, so I think he's probably got a better expertise on the realm of hockey than you do.
I like the guy. I think he's great on TV. He's a friend. My buddy Luddy.
Gavin, you didn't know him until we started having him up in the studio.
Yeah?
All right.
So that's how you meet everyone. You know, I know a lot of people through other people.
The only reason that you want him to be your friend is you're a hockey groupie and you want to be on that show.
I am not a hockey groupie. That is wrong. I'm a hockey fan.
You're a fanatic.
Call it what you want, man.
If you've got people sitting behind you at the games and they finally have to tell you to sit your dog ass down, you're a little too fanatical.
Man, we almost had it on Saturday.
And you know what? The other thing is, why didn't everybody else standing up? Well, why don't they just go to the AAC and pull all the freaking chairs out since there's no reason for them?
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Who can we talk to figure that out?
Why don't you run it by Luddy?
Man, I'm cheering in that section. I want all the fans to join me.
All right, fine. You go and screw up whatever hockey game you want. Obviously, you can't see the correlation that they can't get a Stanley Cup as long as you're a fan.
No, I have nothing to do with it. I have nothing to do with it.
You think you're a good luck charm. You keep talking about changing seats. Well, I moved down 2 seats one game, and they started winning, so obviously I have some type of feng shui effect on them.
About when things started drying up about 5 years ago.
Is that right, Trey? Yep. Yeah. Change it up Saturday night, too. I'm going to wear different clothes to the game, and I'm going to switch seats.
Why don't you wear something with a zipper?
Not funny.
All right, you call Luddy, tell him I'm not going to be out tomorrow night.
Well, you can be out, and I'm going to be out in the crowd asking questions. It'll be a team.
Gavin, do as you wish. It was going to be a favor for Luddy. I had no clue why he wanted me. He just left a message. I said, fine. You don't want me to go. I won't go. You go enjoy your hockey show.
Well, I don't want him to be mad at me because you're not a part of it.
He will be if you're the one that made Russ change his mind.
No, I don't want him to be mad at me.
You go out there tomorrow night, you better set up a penalty box for Luddy.
No.
He's going to stare at you the whole time.
No, he shouldn't be mad at me.
Point at his watch.
Oh, look.
Point at his eyes, and then point at you.
It's just wrong that I'm your ass before me.
Gavin, maybe he doesn't want you on the show. I don't know. I can't milk this bit anymore, but you're really getting up my ass.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Why couldn't you just say, "Oh, it's kind of cool. Letty wants to have somebody else from the show on, from the station on, cross promotion, and now it's a more cohesive element." Because I've always tried to push at you, team player.
Oh, you found your punchline.
I was almost to the core of the earth, but I knew something would come up out of that. You ready to finish news, Dan? Don't want to take any of those?
I'd pick one. They're all pretty solid.
Okay. Yes, Scott.
What up, Russ?
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to know why Gavin thinks he is such the perfect co-host for a fan when he's been a Stars fan for 5 years, and you have fans that are probably at home. Like, I live in Nebraska. I spend $170 a year to watch NHL Sunrise, just to watch Dallas Stars, which are losing right now 1-0. I was want to know why he thinks he's such the perfect fan, just to be co-host. And actually, you have more fans than he does, and you could probably bring actually people to the weekend part of it, which you don't even appear on Dan O'Malley's show. So that should be a big plus.
Where are you now?
Nebraska. Beatrice, Nebraska. And I listen to you online. For the longest time, I actually had to pay a membership fee to RussMartin.info, which I still do anyways. But, I live in Nebraska right now. I've lived here for 5 years, and I spend $170 a year to watch them on Sin and Ice. And
well, the next time you're in town, if you want to co-host the show, you're welcome to.
hey, awesome!
All right.
Thanks.
No! What? You said you didn't want me on. You said you wanted a real fan.
No!
The guy obviously is beyond a diehard.
He's a Cornhusker. He doesn't know nothing.
Gavin, you're a Yankee.
I'm not.
I've been a Stars fan since '92, I guess,
That's
when
where
they moved
hockey
down here.
started, man.
But you came from up north down here. You're nothing more than a carpet muncher.
Man, I'm a member of the original six.
A bagger?
Huh?
I'm a member of the
Well, sometimes they'll put it in. What?
I'm a member of the original 6 hockey teams in the NHL.
Then go cheer for him.
I do.
Why is it you feel the need to terrorize the Dallas Stars?
I'm a Stars fan. I moved down here and I switched my allegiance from the Boston Bruins to the Dallas Stars.
I'll call Ludwig and tell him you have to co-host the show. You get off me, and I'll be done with this. And then I'm never going to talk to you ever again, because my one wish before I died was to talk about hockey.
Good God.
That was all in the delivery.
We doing all right, Chloe?
Yeah.
All right. Ready, Daniel?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 6:15. Dan O'Malley's here with more news.
Thank you, Russ. A biker who posted videos of himself on YouTube performing stunts and speeding at up to 130 miles per hour has been jailed after inadvertently confessing his misdemeanors to police. Sandor Ferenczi was approached by police after a motorist saw him speeding on his powerful motorcycle and noted his registration number. When they called at his house in Oxfordshire, England, he unwittingly asked if they had seen his YouTube video, prompting officers to then search YouTube, where they found uploaded video of his hazardous driving. Ferenczi was sentenced to 12 weeks of jail after admitting to 2 counts of dangerous driving at Oxford Crown Court for his video.
I wonder what the legal reasoning is here, because it's all over YouTube, and you've got kids doing it on MySpace. They'll post a video, them flying down 635 or the tollway, wheelies going in and out of traffic. You can obviously tell based on the other traffic, well, especially if they're on their rear end wheel, they're driving unsafely.
Well, you take them to court and show it to a jury, but I think there's certain crimes a cop just has to see.
Well, this guy was just so arrogant that he, bragged about how
Well,
fast he was
he
going.
also admitted to it, so it probably wasn't just the video. In addition, he said, yeah, that was me. If you'd like to see more of my action,
officer, have a gander at the YouTube. Well, we will.
So maybe if it's just posted online and it's something like a traffic violation, they would have to, like they do with red light cameras, they have to make it a civil violation because the police officer didn't actually see it.
And I guess and probably more for their safety, will they even chase those guys anymore just because they can go so damn fast?
It depends on the city. And it also depends on what they think they've done. A lot of cities have a no pursuit, or they'll just shoot them into Garland.
Oh, yeah. You think you're smart? Wait a minute. You're 2 miles from Garland. We're going to back off now because they can handle you.
And when Garland, PD, uses the Miranda card, right? The first question always is, you want some of this? And there's video online.
I know there is.
We had a Garland cop chase this guy on a bike.
Motorcycle.
Start and stop. Absolutely just taunting the cops. No regard for anybody else on the road. They finally got him stopped. You see the dash cam of the Garland squad car, cop coming around the front of it, tackle the motorcyclist. First thing out of his mouth, you want some of this?
That was a classic. Even though the cop got in trouble for it.
There was no reason he should get in trouble. You took somebody off the road. Everything played out fortunately because there were no injuries, short of the cyclist.
I like the one that they followed for, 45 minutes. Backed off him totally, but the helicopters followed him, and the idiot went straight to his house and pulled into his garage.
Yeah, Channel 8 nailed him.
Hello.
I think it was a Dow Worthington motorcycle officer. Chased him. The guy on the bike would slow down, taunt the officer, take back off. Finally, they just backed up. The dildo didn't think to check the sky, see if Channel 8 was still dogging his ass. Goes into his garage, looks around, pushes the bike in, closes it, and then the cops come to get him.
I love that. He actually swerved toward that Dow Worthington officer. So I think they got him on assault with a deadly weapon.
And I think we talked to that officer on the air.
Yep.
Because I asked him at that point, could that be considered some type of assault? And why didn't you just pop a couple of bullets in his ass, just as some friendly reminder that we're the police, and this is what we do?
I was actually having a conversation with a friend of mine who's a police officer in his city. And he ended up taking one of their new cruisers. You see some of the new ones. I think it's one of the new Chargers. A motorcyclist thought he would or could outrun the law.
You know the story, Clark?
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right.
I know.
Okay.
He thought wrong, dude. Because the Charger, because apparently it was one of the speed bikes, but it wasn't one of the Uber speed bikes. Apparently it topped out around 130, 140. The problem is,
I'm going to guess this Charger had the Hemi in it.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
It may have had 2 or 3.
You got 3 in the trunk, not even hooked up.
Because this Charger's governed at like 160. He said as he pulled out to get the guy on the highway, the guy went flying by him, never saw the cruiser. He turns around and sees the cop. He had slowed down and then sees the cop, speeds back up. About 10 seconds later, after he shoots down the highway, he turns over his shoulder again to see how far away from the cop he is. The cop's right on his butt. And he's just waving at him saying, pull over.
He's got his feet up in the window. Honey, I'm just waving. What's up, buddy? When you get tired, pull over. I'll let him go ahead of you, and I'll show you safe spots pull over.
Actually, I thought that's where you were going to go with the story. As he pulled over to see how close the cop was. The cop's backing down the freeway. Hey, you coming or not?
Hurry up, man.
Ready to break? Do we? All right.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. It's like no other show on the radio. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Do the Cowboys still use a flex defense?
No. They use a 3-4.
With Landry, it was a 4-3.
Yes.
Why did they bail on that? And after watching Sunday's game, why wouldn't they have like a 12-12?
Where?
If you got on a costume, you get your ass out there. You stand out there and you knock this off.
You wonder.
The idea is no light of day. If somebody's got the ball, they're looking for light of day. Yeah. You go out there with this trash can lid and you knock that sucker out.
You just wonder when a game's that bad, do people sit on the sidelines and go, why are we staying here? Well, this is absurd. Do we leave? Can I go home?
I like the idea of the trash can defense.
Yeah. All right, we're switching from what? The 4-3 to the 3-4?
In a way.
Okay, good. Well, I know the 4-3. I'm pretty good on the 3-4. What was that?
Probably going to get nailed for blocking the pass. I don't know why I decided now, after watching the game Sunday, Walt Garrison had given me his book. I think it was Once a Cowboy, Always. Once a Cowboy. I'm just curious how things played out under the Landry administration than where we are now. And he said in the book, Landry was the one that invented the flex defense, the 4-3. Basically, it's an overshifted or undershifted defense. You'd line up the same way every time.
Okay.
You'd line up in the 4-3, and you'd flex, go into hard defense?
Yeah. Well, you could go either way.
Well, that was the thing, is they'd go either way.
Okay.
And you never could tell what they were going to do because it's the same lineup every time.
Okay, so they just decide.
So it was just you had variable options, and they never knew what was going to come out of that. They also said that Walt in his book said the first 4 or 5 years where Landry coached the Cowboys, they lost every season.
Mm-hmm, I remember that.
So he didn't really always have the respect that I thought he did.
No, and part of that, it's not all on Landry. It's the reason why they didn't win anything early on. Part of it was you had a new league developing, and you had a new team. I mean, even today, in today's NFL, when you have an expansion team, they typically struggle the first few years before they really start to make their mark.
Well, and at the time, you had the media, everybody wanted Landry out because you had 5 seasons where you just blew it. But Landry was planning ahead for the future. Clint Murchison on the Cowboys at the time called a press conference. Everybody thought, all right, Landry's out. Bye-bye. Finally, we're going to have some change. He announced that he had signed Landry to a 10-year contract.
Knock it off.
For an NFL, was it biggest contract in NFL history.
Perfect.
So, I made that announcement. This is my pee hole. If anyone has anything to say, he's taking questions. And I thought it was admirable that somebody would stand up and say, not only is Landry going to keep his gig, I'm going to sign him to a decade, and I'm going to give him more cash than anybody's ever seen. Now, blow me.
Well, you look at the coaching staff under Landry. I mean, really, it spawned some of the greatest coaches the NFL has ever seen, regardless of range.
I don't know about that. I've only read 2 pages.
I mean, Mike Ditka is.
Very commendable, though, what you've learned.
Is he the one who played without a hand?
No.
Head.
No.
He would have, though.
Okay.
Yeah. He coached for the Chicago Bears.
Okay. Got it. What about him?
They were all learned under Landry and went on to become truly great coaches. So Landry was a genius.
Okay. And that's what Walt Garrison says in the book. He said there are very few people that I'll use that term. He said Landry was a genuine article.
Mm-hmm. Landry actually had a chance to draft Walter Payton, who, probably next to him at the all-time greatest running back. And instead, I think he chose Randy White because he was a defensive guy.
Was that a good move?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they went on. I mean, you could go either way, but yeah, you got Tony Dorsett later on. You went on to win Super Bowls. So, yeah.
All right. I'm done with football talk. I'll let you know when I've gotten another page in. Book has no pictures.
No, most of them just have the words.
I don't like that.
I'm surprised, actually, Walt Garrison didn't have more pictures. He has a ton of really cool shots of him.
I just went to the part of the book that talked about Landry and the history. I'm just curious how all of that came together. I didn't realize the first 5 years that they had actually blown it.
I remember that.
Yeah, and you would obviously not see that in today's NFL or even college, and honestly, you probably wouldn't even see that in high school football these days, having that level of commitment to losing. I mean, it wasn't to losing, but the outside looking in, it's like, why would you give this guy this much? We haven't won a game yet.
Well, and the book, Walt said that Landry was also working with some older players who didn't like these newer moves. And, again, with the flex defense, the 4-3, you have to go to a specific position after the snap of the ball. And you got to trust that the play is accurate and not just start ad-libbing. You go in the wrong direction, you've blown the play. And you had a lot of players that said, I don't want to go in that one spot. I want to wing it.
Read the play and, do what I want to do.
So then Landry put those down.
We could use a Landry Sunday.
That's why he always wore a suit, and he was eventually going to somebody's funeral.
I keep my hat on all the time because I know I'm going to put one of them down.
Which serves as a nice reminder to the players as they look off to the sideline. And Landry just does the fingers and the eyes like De Niro.
I'm watching you.
I'm already dressed.
Hat. Thank you. All right. You ready to finish, Dan?
I am.
Okay. Oh, hang on a second.
Let me get them with them.
Oh, Gavin's on the phone. What a god shock. I'll tell him later.
What he's doing station business.
Money? You want to get a chance to win some of your money back you lost on the Cowboys?
50.
That he's what?
He's doing station business.
Which station?
This one.
Gavin, what are you doing?
JD's out money.
Damn. I'm never betting again on anything. God.
What were you doing?
I was talking with my girlfriend.
Oh. About what?
What we're going to do for dinner, stuff like that.
Oh.
What's up?
No, I'm just curious when you were going to try and squeeze some programming in.
I'm not allowed to make a call to my girlfriend during business hours?
I don't make personal calls while I'm on the air.
My goodness. I work, 12 hours a day?
Doing what? Where?
Man, I've worked hard today.
For who?
For CBS.
Oh. All right. When you call Luddy, tell him I'm not going to go out and co-host the hockey show.
Okay.
It's tomorrow night, what, 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to send Chloe in my place.
No.
Chloe, you know about hockey, don't you?
Isn't it cold in there?
You're a jerk, Chloe. You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
Tell him your favorite part of the game.
Oh, I love it when the ice cream man comes out. Intermission.
Oh! No! No!
What did you ask me you thought he should play?
Oh, the trombone.
Yeah. Because he thought that's what it was called, the trombone.
Oh, Jesus, Chloe.
They have baseball cards on there?
All of a sudden, I'm excited to hear the show tomorrow night.
I am too, actually. What time?
9 o'clock.
Oh, wouldn't miss it.
It's the Boston Pizza and Grapevine.
Okay, cool. All over it.
All right.
Oh.
Go ahead, Dan.
Oh, I may have to come out there with you. Monday marks the first day,
That's
of
the first thing out of his mouth when I asked him, you know anything about hockey? It's chilly, isn't it?
He's perfect.
All right, good.
All right, today did mark the first day of early voting here in the great state of Texas. You can cast your vote at any early voting site or through a mail-in ballot. The idea, of course, is to avoid any long lines on official election day, November 4th. Early voting ends on Halloween, October 31st. Now, of course, there's still a chance you will see long lines on November 4th despite early voting numbers, and election administrators are expecting a record turnout for this election. Kazim Frez, a senior Iraqi civil servant, has a problem officials in Washington might actually envy. Iraq has piled up tens of billions of dollars from oil sales.
Oh, I saw that.
And just bureaucrats are struggling to spend it all.
Pisses me.
The Government Accountability Office estimates that Iraq's budget surplus will hit $67 billion up to $79 billion this year alone. The Iraqi surplus has ignited bipartisan outrage in Congress, where some lawmakers complain that the U.S. is spending too much in Iraq, while its government keeps piling in cash. The U.S. government is spending millions of dollars to train Iraqi officials to spend their oil wealth.
That's
not that hideous of an idea. You can charge them an assload of money to go in and be a consultant.
You could. If they'll pay it, why aren't we doing that?
Yeah, but right now the government, we're spending millions to train their people on how to spend their money.
Okay, I missed that. Then I'm wrong.
That's a bit
badly. Why wouldn't you charge them? Like radio stations have consultants. They come in, they listen to your station, they tell you what screwed up. You give them cash. Why wouldn't we work it the same way?
Security consultant, exactly.
Because we're stupid.
Because we're the great America and we love to give away stuff.
They've got the money to pay us for our consultation fees.
I know this is off topic, but I saw a 727, which is a jet liner, pull into Meacham Airport about 2 months ago. It was from Iraq. My buddy got to go inside. He took some pictures. Everything was gold. Everything. How that thing got off the ground, I have no clue. It was gold-laden toilets, gold-laden armrests on the chairs had gold trim. He says it was the most decadent thing he's ever seen in his life.
It was probably Hussein's.
Was he in town a couple months ago?
He's kind of dead, but...
Why would
I would have said that, but I had to pinch my nose to keep
boogers.
Chaw from coming out of it.
I couldn't turn my mic
Why
on
would it
fast
be
enough.
Hussein's jet then?
Well, there was this immediate lockup factor. Was he in town?
I didn't know you meant the one without the head.
All right.
There could be other ones.
Which Hussein are you thinking
There
about?
could be, I don't know, one of the guys over there. There could be other people. Well, then why would his jet be here, goober?
Well, it's not like he's using it.
So they just fly it around the world?
Sure, why not? It's
There's still people that use that jet.
It was a businessman's jet, whatever. The guy said it was some businessman from Iraq. But it was just decadent beyond decadent. Couldn't believe it.
Hey, Bin Laden on that thing? Now it's time to get him.
He's got a head.
Get him at the luggage area.
That always fools him.
Go ahead, Dan.
Was he in town?
Not that one.
I gotta recover. Here we go.
Damn, I wanted a picture.
Was it a Jessica Simpson show or possibly catch a glimpse of Tony Romo hour? It might have been both. That was the scene Friday night at the State Fair of Texas's Chevrolet main stage during the Richardson-raised Singers concert, which featured her Dallas Cowboys quarterback boyfriend. Romo was escorted from backstage to the multi-level sound booth by a dozen uniformed police officers a couple of times during Simpson's 65-minute set. It was a madhouse, people everywhere. And about a third of them dispersed once the football player marched backstage midway through the gig.
Was he in town?
I know he's dead. I saw the video. His head popping off.
Damn, the one time he comes through.
Shut up.
Go ahead, Dan.
Even on the road, the chorus of Romo from the Dallas Cowboys fans was easily audible at the start of the second half in St. Louis. Romo told the coaching staff after pregame warm-ups he wasn't up to playing with a broken right pinky. He was in uniform, giving fans false hope, but they were stuck with Brad Johnson. The 40-year-old backup quarterback couldn't keep up with a suddenly potent, opportunistic St. Louis Rams offense, throwing 3 interceptions. The Rams, who are now 2-4 look like contenders instead of sad sacks for the second straight game under new coach Jim Haslett in a surprisingly easy 34-14 victory.
Well, they took the beginning of the game and they just assessed Dallas's weakness and they just capitalized on that.
Thanks, Coach.
That's what happened.
That's what they would say in the...
They came out, they looked at them. Hey, they suck. We could probably beat them.
You might actually get to win a game. Well, like I said, I don't know why you have a guy, Brad Johnson. Why you would have him as a backup? He couldn't throw. I'm sorry, I can't throw either, but this man's getting paid to not throw.
He's won a Super Bowl, and honest to God, backup.
He looked like an old man that was trying to play a young man's game.
But he also had a history, and you're in a situation where you need somebody.
There's got to be somebody younger.
Obviously not.
There's got to be. There's no words.
He's just finding his groove.
No, you could tell the chemistry that Romo has with everybody else because it was just even.
Well, chemistry isn't something you immediately stick somebody out on the field and it happens. You work out special hand signals like I'll go like this, throw the ball to you, and then you run with it.
Yeah, it was just sad, and you could just tell everybody on his lead fell apart.
And you got to understand the backup quarterback.
Shut up, Dan.
Were you going to say something, Dan?
There's really no need. You've said it all. I'm going to throw it to you.
You catch it, and then go that way. Give it a shot. See what it feels like.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new offensive coordinator for the Cowboys, Russ Martin.
You.
What is it, Trey?
I was just about to say, the backup quarterback maybe gets 10% of the snaps in practice, so he doesn't work with the first team that much at all. So there's just no chemistry there at all. And they have to restrict the playbook somewhat because of that. And you've got an offensive line, like I said, Flozo Adams, and they're just whipping him every play, which just means they're putting pressure on our quarterback.
Well, then it also probably suggests that maybe you'd have the backup quarterback in a few more plays during practice so you build some type of chemistry with the team, especially if your only hope is Romo and now he's out because his finkies is broken.
I think they had a lot more faith in Brad Johnson than – because even in preseason, he didn't look this bad. He was just so bad yesterday. And they need to hope that.
Well, there was a lot of pressure, and that's going to play into it. There's no defense here. You lost a game. People are going to screw up. You're going to lose a game. But you've got too many things going on. You know, everybody's watching. You also got to think, all right, not only am I doing that, and I'm probably going to screw up, I also got to play this freaking game.
I got to get in. I'll get my outfit dirty. It's going to be a mess.
And one of them's probably going to hit me.
Yeah.
And that's weighing heavy on my mind.
That's what you're getting. What does he get a year?
Right now he's just getting $1 million, right?
Just $1 million to do nothing.
That's $1 million to probably have 2,000 or 3,000 pounds of meat coming at you.
I guess, but if you don't have to play, it's a pretty cool, pretty cush gig.
Hell, I wish that Jason Garrett would have dropped the clipboard and suited up and played. He was a better backup than Johnson ever is, whatever.
Give the cheerleader some helmets.
They'll be at least a nice decoy.
You see Wade Phillips throw his clipboard down. All right, move. At least if I'm going to lose, it looked like I had a hand in it. Standing on the sideline, everybody pointing at me.
Do something.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I'm going to get out there.
Play some football.
No.
Actually, Trey's got a hell of a point. I don't know why I hadn't thought about that, because during the game I'm watching and actually thinking, I remember how great of a backup quarterback Garrett was to Aikman back in the day.
That would have been just funny as
That
hell.
would have been hysterical. If he actually just pulls he pulls Romo's shoulder pads off, says, give me your stuff. Slaps him on, goes in the game. He already calls all the plays anyway.
Yeah, no one knows the offense better.
I don't care who they stuck out there. Go dig up Crazy Ray. Just a shock factor would get you a first down.
We got beat by who?
Doing it right. All right.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. All aboard! Better than any TV soap opera. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
How you think the guy's going to continue with the phone calls from all the famous celebrities? The one on my freeway, which as you did over the weekend, constantly.
You still never were able to go back and conclusively prove that was Dan and me.
Everybody knows it's Dan and you. Dan doing his lovely Sean Connery, and you doing all of the other ones.
You said Joy liked the phone calls from
did.
Sean Connery since she's got that fetish for him. So let Dan come over and sit in the corner and talk nasty while you're getting it on.
No.
And I even said, again, I'll reiterate it, while doing that, I'll even hold the camera for you.
I don't need the help, thank you. I have cameras set up already.
And I want to watch.
No, you're not watching, Dawn. And all your other little cast of characters that bothered me all weekend long. It just gets irritating. Can't use my own phone. I was actually trying to download something, and when you call in on an iPhone and you're trying to download something, it stops the download and it screws it up. So I was downloading something over the weekend, and one of your little cute little calls.
That seems prudent. If you've got somebody like Don Imus or Sean Connery or
Sean Connery,
Jim Wright.
Jim Wright didn't call me.
Do you want to hear those again, Trey?
I would love to hear those again.
No, and I don't ever want to hear them again on my phone either. I get the point. You guys are clever. You're very funny. Stop it.
Does it irritate you?
Yes. I mean, no.
I just don't know how you're going to talk your way out of it. And let's see. They're all on your flash? Well, why'd you pull them if you don't want us to play them?
I just play them. Go ahead.
JD. It's Sean.
Everybody else to hear how irritating they are. This is how I spent my weekend.
I don't care what Dan, or whoever that is,
Yeah.
says on the rest of this. It just started,
Yes, his opens were quite clever.
You didn't like mine?
Yours were even better. Yours were just clever.
That wasn't me.
JD, it's Sean Connery. I'm calling to ask if you still want me to come over and please Joy, since you can't.
Thanks, Dan.
Hey, man, it's
End of message.
That may have been my favorite from you.
JD, there's no reason to waste all this sexiness on myself when it would take such little effort on my part to please her. You say you try your best, but let's be honest here. Losers always whine about their best. Sean Connery takes Joy home and her.
Say that again. I'll kill you.
Hey, it's me again. I just want to know if this orgy thing is still on this weekend, and if, man, are you sure if Joy is, is she okay with this? Because man, I don't need any more trouble. I've had enough trouble. Started out with arrows, now it's spears. Just, man, hit me back.
End of message.
John, it's Connery. Sean Connery. Just a little bit of my James Bond humor. You know, I made those movies over 40 years ago, and your woman still wants in my pants.
Thanks.
Mr. Ryan, I don't know if this is the right number or not, because I got it from Jim Wright. It's a Ross Pro, and I want to know if we're still having this orgy with your girlfriend this weekend, because, buddy, I got penis in my pants, it's in my pants, and it's ready to dance. Now, hit back a vato, would you?
Ross Pro, my vato.
Hey, JD, it's Bill from Fort Worth.
This is the one that
I'm
puts
ready
me.
for the big sex fest. I'm headed over right now, and I'm bringing my cat porn. Does Joy like hairballs?
Thanks, Bill.
Hello, JD. It's Sean. I'm ready to join you and Joy this evening if you're still up for it. I've taken too much Cialis, and I'm ready for the octopussy. I try.
One might have been funny, but this whole weekend, a bit much. I believe I counted 10 or 12.
I tried Viagra, but it didn't have enough S's.
John!
Oh, there's more.
I'm on my way over for another sex.
Who is that? Reverend Manning. He's coming over too.
John! I'm on my way over for another sex. Tell Joy I'm going to give her the big mama. Oh, come on. She's ready for some anal annex, cuda complex, rear end reflex, dancing with my dick on tap.
Hey, man, it's Imus again. Hey, I just want to make sure that...
Do you not call anybody back?
No, I don't call any of you back. It's rude.
Hey, man, it's Imus again. Hey, I just want to make sure that Joy is okay with the with the fact that I'm uncut. It's not that big of a deal. It's there's a lot of...
What?
I just love your dead on. You're so on, Imus. I swear to God. If he ever accidentally got him to call me, I would hang up on him thinking it was you. You just get that whole, it's the pattern and the breath and the pause.
There's no
and
pattern. He's an old man that obviously has to stop from time to time to breathe.
And then you go, oh, you got the upper inflection.
Hey, man, it's Imus again. Hey, I just want to make sure that Joy is okay with the with the fact that I'm uncut. It's not that big of a deal. There's a lot of extra skin around my junk. It's kind of hard to pull back because it seals up around the end of my crank. It burps. I'm like Peter Tupperware, something like that. Hit me back.
Like Tupperware. And there's more.
John, it's Sean. Hey, that rhymed. I've got a serious Scottish rager right now, and I don't want to waste it on myself. So hit me back, bro, so I can hit your woman from the front.
I didn't know you were using the same phrase that hit me back.
I didn't either. Had we done it.
Had we done it. You did it. No. Just admit it. You irritated the hell out of me. You got what you wanted.
Well, maybe we're not done allegedly irritating.
That's my biggest fear.
Hey, fella, it's Perot again. And I want you to know that I'm planning out our entire evening. I got my PowerPoint presentation and my pie chart. And here's the pie chart right here. And the way this works is I'm going to eat all of it. Hit me back.
And there was at least one more. That's it. Jim Wright.
Who?
Jim Wright. You called it.
I don't know who that is.
It's the guy you do on the radio all the time.
Who's Jim Wright?
Former senator from Texas.
Oh. All right. Yes. Sounds like he's wound up about something.
He is.
How did he lose part of his tongue? Card game?
No.
All right.
No.
I'm going to eat you, see? I'm going to see you all of you, and then I'm going to take a shit in her purse.
Something in her purse.
I don't know.
Taking a squat.
He's hard to understand.
Not really.
Is this the last one?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, man, it's Imus again. You have a CD player? I want to bring over some engine tunes, some engine music. Hey, you think you could ask Joey if you want to do a Golden Rain dance?
No.
Man, I am all over that.
No.
Let me know if we're going to do that. I don't want to get stuck by Jim Wright again, because sometimes he don't wait for the music to start. Hit me back.
All right, Dan, let's go.
All right. For more information on the Russ Martin Show, including pictures, videos, and more, just go to russmartin.com. To answer any questions you may have about the show, go to russmartin.info. To email the show and during the show only, send that to studio@russmartin.com.
Man standing next to Jim Wright is like looking at one of the water fountains of that kid pissing. Except it's an old man. Pissing on a plate.
No.
All right.
Stop. And quit making the phone calls.
Luckily with him, he always get cookies.
To email the show and during the show only, send that to studio@russmartin.com. Other show websites, johndavidryan.com, danO'Malley.com, djclo.net, and TreyTrenholm.com. Russ gets his guitars and band equipment from the Guitar Center. Their website, guitarcenter.com. The official liquor store of the show is Majestic Fine Wine and Spirits. Their website, majesticliquors.com. And the official airline of the show is Southwest Airlines. Their website, southwest.com. And finally, the official site for Live 105.3 is live1053.com.
All right, see you guys tomorrow.
You can now listen to The Russ Martin Show anytime you want on the web at russmartin.info. The Russ Martin Show rocks the Metro West.